is lost. No one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pale moon. When we're under the pale moon.
Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. Let's unmute. There we go. Everybody here?
Yeah, I'm not sure if my host worked or not. I'll have to.
I saw it. Yeah. It came through.
I know, but I'm checking it out on my laptop, and it doesn't seem to be hosting at the moment.
Really?
Unless it takes a little while.
Notification pop up saying that you were.
Here, I'm gonna
Yeah,
check.
I saw it too.
I'll jump to your stream. I don't mind. Take half a second. Yep, it's up.
Okay.
Tis host in main. Refresh mine. I buggered out. Well, welcome anyway. Hey, whatever. It's Sunday, right?
Still Sunday, yep.
Had some trouble with the cameras, but you know what? This is gonna work. It's good enough. Oh, try your D&D Beyond overlay.
Oh, yeah, where is it? Oh, it's,
I only see one character. I don't see you.
Add to my channel.
Oh, maybe I have to
Yeah, you have to add it to your channel.
Campaign selection Twitch game. Krylock.
Oh, I know what I have to do.
Save configuration.
Chat, that's why.
Yeah, should work. Cool. It begins. I keep getting it begins. I love it. Oh man. All right. Well, it's after 10:30. It's supposed to be 10, but we.
Oh, there it is. There's the overlay. Cool.
Camera issues. Welcome back. Playing
I'm
under
the
the
only one on there. We need
pale
more people
moon.
on there.
Yeah, man. Well, people can check you out and be like, look at it's
One guy.
Kylock there. So,
Put mine on there.
did you?
Yeah.
I didn't see you. Were you in the right campaign? The Twitch
Yeah.
campaign?
Yeah, I think you got to add it to the campaign at the end when you're done setting it up.
I did it from the start of the campaign there, but
Who's Tess?
campaign,
Who's
Twitch
Tess up
game.
there?
That's the old. It's an old character from a different campaign. Refresh it. Try again. Should come up. I got Kylock on mine, but I only have Kylock.
Yeah, I'm showing there. I can see Kylock. I can see Ragnar in there.
Kylo.
Oh, am I in there?
Oh, I see Kaldane right there, or Kylo right there.
Right?
If I click on him, look at him, right?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's his stats. That's cool.
I only see,
Kylo.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see me anymore now.
That's interesting. I wonder why.
I got Kylock's page. Yeah.
Maybe you have to manage your campaign.
Let me check one more time.
On campaign.
Campaign
Twitch-
selection Twitch game. I got. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Yep, there he is. There he is. Ragnar the Savage. Clairval. Yep, I got him. Okay, I got you both. We don't. Ragnar. Oh, I missed Ragnar. Dang it.
Heard Mario, Super Mario.
Yep. Gotta turn those notifications down.
There, we got it. We should have it. Give a refresh to the page.
Gotta refresh my drink up here.
Refresh. Mr. Cal. I'm glad we have a whole thing before. All right, so there, everybody's in there.
Yep.
Cool. So last time we were in the city and everybody kind of met up. You were in the city doing your own thing for your own background, and you went to a tavern, as most of the games begin.
Stone and Raven.
Stone and Raven, and you were able to meet other people and found a non-gilded quest. You talked to a man named Jackson,
Oh, weird
Ooh.
man.
egged you on to go on the quest, but you were very unsure, so you talked to some other people to get background information on the quest and the area involved, and then set out north. Went through the gate, talked to the guards, met up with a group of 4 gnomes and a wagon that led you north into the night. After being attacked by wolves, 2 of the gnomes were left, and you took shelter at a station near the road.
I shot a couple wolves.
You did. All right.
Toot my own horn.
Krylock, you went on the roof and you were up there under the moon chilling.
Kylo.
Kylo. I'm never going to say it right, ever. Never. And then Clairval was inside, along with, I think, Ragnar. You guys were around the fire with our fighter, Eric, who was passing through. And that's where you left. So that's where we will start.
And it's nighttime, right?
It is nighttime.
I took the first watch, if I remember correctly. Oh, I gotta find my dice.
Eric offered to take a watch, but you said you would watch. Oh.
I will happily go to sleep.
All right, go to sleep around the fire. You can't tell if the fighter himself is sleeping or just sitting as he stares into the fire.
Sleeping or dead?
He's just sitting there chilling. Ragnar, what do you want to do?
I guess I will. So there's someone sitting. This is, I think, where I kind of.
Passed
I
out?
don't remember this. Yeah, yeah.
All right, so what happened was you came to a wayside station. This is like a little safe house along the road. It gives you a place to take shelter for the night out here in the wilds.
Because of all the fiends.
With the fiends. So
Yeah.
there's a campfire, and at the campfire there's a guy in armor. He's got a face mask on, which is down, sword at his side. He's just looking in the fire, and he was talking to you guys. He was just mentioning he was passing through. He was on a quest for the sun god, and that he would take watch if you wanted to. Not much else out of him.
Okay. I guess I will also sleep then.
All right, gotta pass out, gotta go sleep.
Yeah.
All right, Cal, anything special you want to do, or are you just gonna take watch on the roof?
I'm just taking a watch on the roof, just watching the road and the strange driver gnome that didn't want to get down and come into the fire.
All right, basically the night is made up of 3 parts: the early part of the night, midnight, and then leading to morning. Leading to morning, give me a perception, as you are an elf and you just do your little meditate for a while.
Reverie.
Reverie.
Who's rolling? Me?
You. Roll perception.
I rolled a 10, and I have a +2 to perception, so
All right.
that's a 12, right?
Are you proficient in it?
Yes.
Add another 2, no?
Oh, okay. So you gotta explain that again to me. So
What's your
I rolled a
wisdom
10.
score?
The wisdom score is
0. That hat is
0.
CN.
Yeah, I get a 0 for
So you get the
12 is
2.
rolls.
You get the 2 from the
the 2 is the
perception. Okay.
perception, whatever it is.
All right. Just want to make sure. We're all new. We're all learning the game. So you rolled the dice and you perceive. So as you're perceiving into the night, before the sun comes up, which it seems to never do, it's kind of overcast and
Did I take
lightly
the whole
raining.
night watch? Oh my God.
You pretty much did. No one woke up. It was just you.
Wake us up.
You didn't wake anybody up. But you can hear more howling in the distance. Wolves just off the road past into a forest, not nearby, kind of far off, but they're there, just making their presence known.
But they're staying away.
Staying away. You stayed up most of the night. You came down. Maybe you thought about handing a watch off or whatever, but being an elf, you didn't need much sleep. You managed to do the whole thing. And the gloomy morning has come. Got light rain, got some mud outside,
Perfect traveling weather.
and you get the rain on your cloak.
All right. Are they awake yet?
Do you guys normally wake up early? Are you late sleepers? What do you do?
Early.
Early to bed,
Alright.
early to rise.
Did
All
they
right.
keep the fire going all night?
Fire is still going. Yeah, there's not too much in there left. Just the end of a couple logs and some embers, but it's still lightly going.
All right. Did we get any food? Or actually, the gnomes would have brought food, right?
There's rations. Thankfully,
rations,
thankfully they thought of the rations. Maybe you didn't.
All right. I make some coffee and I eat the rations. It's road coffee, so it's probably not particularly good.
Any
Alright.
port in a storm, my friend. Any
Yeah.
port in a storm.
All right, so make up some terrible coffee and eat some basic rations, just some dried food that they had packed away for you as part of the supplies. Maybe you forgot to bring.
We were
I've
told,
got rations. I'm happy to have them supply them for us.
Yeah, why
yeah, they
not?
told us that they were going to bring everything, weren't they?
Yeah. So it's early morning.
Okay, that's That's like
Guys are up early. You had a little bit of food. You're fed up. What do you want to do?
Wake up the other fighter there that was sharing the camp with us. Just check in with him.
Okay.
Eric, how are you, sir?
Kind of wakes up. He was laying down, sits back up. He'll
Sleep well?
give a stretch. Oh, I slept very well. Yes.
Excellent.
Off early to do my quest. Good luck in yours, friend.
And you's good. Sir, if you're ever in Ashura, look us up.
Oh, I will gladly do so. May the sun god watch over you. Gives you a bow.
May your armor stay shiny.
He looks down. Oh, not likely. Walks off. He's going to go out and start walking down the road, the opposite way of where you're going. Just on foot,
he was
as
heading
we
south,
said.
right?
Yeah, he was going south. He had no horse.
Those wolves are going to eat him.
Yes.
Well, it's daytime now. Hopefully the wolves are gone.
It is day, but there's no sun today.
Oh, right. It's overcast and raining.
Overcast, raining, and crappy.
Oh, I am glad that we have a carriage.
Do
I hate
you-
walking in the rain.
you wish to do anything, or are you heading out into the carriage?
I'm heading back into the carriage, getting out of this rain.
All right. Everybody in agreement?
Yeah, I guess we'll pack up the stuff and put it on the carriage before we
Okay.
go. I'm gonna keep my equipment in the carriage with me again.
Okay. All right, you get inside the carriage, you pack all your things up. The gnomes will take it from there. They slash on, or start whipping up the horses, ready to go. Boom, and you're off and down the road.
How many gnomes are left?
2.
2.
2. Okay.
Again, they move with an unnatural speed. You feel the wagon going much faster than it normally should as you take off into the day. You ride for a couple hours to the north. Again, dark and gray outside the thick glass windows and the rain in the distance. Until the carriage eventually, hours later, comes to a stop.
At
No, just stops.
just stops. Okay. Why don't you guys poke your head out there and see what's going on?
I'll poke my head out.
Head out.
I'm gonna continue catching a little nap.
Wait, my good gnomes, have we arrived?
No voices come from them, of course, but you can hear the footsteps
don't talk.
on the front of the wagon as one jumps down, kind of walks over and opens the door. Door opens up and you see the hooded gnome in his cowl and cloak. Kind of puts his arm out as if go forward kind of thing.
All right, get out, grab my equipment.
All right.
I take it we've arrived, gentlemen.
All right, Carvel comes out. Cal, you've been sleeping throughout the trip, taking naps here and there. Are
All right.
you...
I shake off the road sleep and hop down out of the carriage with my equipment.
All right, hop down
And-
into the mud.
Maybe not hop down, step down.
And Ragnar, you follow suit?
Yes, please.
All right.
I do as well.
All right. Once you arrive, you can smell the sea, water. You can hear the crashing of waves nearby. An old house in the distance, large, rotting 3-story mansion, hugs the top of a cliff, facing the ocean beyond. Rotting woods, missing shingles, as well as broken windows and doors all greet you as you approach. This once great place is now a grave marker for what once stood proudly.
I take it that's our destination over there, gentlemen. Did the gnomes get their equipment out?
The gnomes grab your equipment, anything you need. If you need supplies, if you need rope, rations, bags, whatever you need, they have it on top of the caravan. They'll bring it down, and they'll start to hand it to you to gear you up. And they'll lead on. Follow?
Oh, we're gonna follow them. Okay, yeah. I guess we'll follow them.
Okay.
Kind of looking. Are we close to the sea? Can we see the sea? any-
Yeah. I mean, you would have to walk a little bit. You're going to walk kind of up a pathway towards this mansion sitting on the edge of a cliff overlooking the water beyond. You can make your way down and look over, or go to the top of the cliff and look beyond.
Any sense that there's other living things about?
It seems pretty desolate. There's no people here, that's for sure. A couple trees, grass, that kind of stuff, but no, you don't see any immediate animals or the like.
All right, pretty quiet around here.
Yeah.
I guess
Well, let's.
all the groups gave up on this years ago, so no one's actively trying to go through it.
That's what it looks like.
So let's get a little closer to the manor house and set up a camp outside.
Okay.
Everybody in agreement on that?
Sure.
All right, so you're gonna make your way up basically the muddy street, or what's left of it, towards this old mansion, this big 3-story mansion. The gnomes are carrying supplies, and they look like they're walking to the house, like directly to it, going for a wooden porch up above. You want to stop somewhere in between?
Yeah, is there I'm not sure if you said there was a wall around the house. Is there a wall around the manor?
There'd be a little half wall, a little stone wall, sure, yeah.
Nothing too protective. All right, just inside the walls, between the house and the walls, I guess we can set up a camp, someplace where we can maybe dry out our equipment.
We're getting wet in the rain.
Yeah, you are outside.
There's no.
Unless we go inside the house, we're going to continue to get wet.
Right.
All right, do you guys want to set up a camp in the house or outside the house?
Well, let's at least go inside and get dry, and then figure out our next move from there.
All right, we'll go inside.
All right, gonna make your way inside. You follow the gnomes inside. As you walk in, the wooden boards below your feet squeak and twist as you follow across the floor. They intend to lead you down a series of steps into the basement. That's where they're pointing, because we're going into the dungeon below. The first floor would be pretty emptied out, so you're going to enter in through a doorway with a pretty broken staircase on the left, and on the right-hand side is a former great room. You'll see some rotting floorboards and just a big empty room. Most of the windows are broken. Rainwater does come in here when it's really driven by a storm, so most of the place is wet.
But at least it's not raining on us.
It's not raining on you.
And so if we're going to set up a camp, so to speak, let's do it in here where it's dry.
All right, so anybody know any kind of repair techniques to fix it so we don't get rained on? So we can have and that we don't fall through the floor.
Well, the floor, you're not going to fall through the floor. It's creaky, it's beat up, but it's not in danger of collapsing by any means.
Okay.
There's no active rain in here. If it was storming and it was driving rain, it would come in. It would pretty much flood this place. But right now, the rain is falling gently down, so it's not affecting you. The roof's on, and you're on the first floor, so you're okay.
Is there a fireplace in the Great Hall?
The remains of an old fireplace will be in there, yeah.
All right, so how about we set up camp in the Great Hall? Is that a good idea?
Well, like, we just got here. Like, how long were we traveling to get here from the alcove that we were at?
So probably about 6 hours.
Okay, so I don't think we quite need a camp set up at this point. Let's get a feel for this place. We've got the carriage that we can always go back to as a base of operations that we can set up at. But let's just take a quick look around here and get a feel for the place. Like, is there anything that you need to do before we start exploring?
No, I just don't want to carry everything with me, so I'm gonna.
Anything you don't want to carry? Gnomes.
Gnomes will surely carry
Alright,
things.
Leave the traveling pack here. I'll grab basic necessities for going into the dark, torches and rope, and my weapons.
Okay.
Maybe
You
a couple
notice
food
the
things,
gnomes.
food rations.
The gnomes still tend to carry a lot of stuff. They're kind of looking at you like you want this here or you want it down below. Like they're
Oh, okay.
not asking,
Alright,
but
then
they're
I'll just-
carrying. If you want it here, they can drop it here.
All right, I'll just pick my stuff up and take it with.
Take it with you.
Sure. I
All
have a
right.
feeling we're gonna end up someplace that's a long way from here.
Anywhere you want to go. Do you want to go down?
But lead on, Mr. Gnome.
All right. They lead you down across the floor, down a series of steps to a
Or
stone.
Mrs. Gnome. It's so hard to tell.
It's true. To a stone basement, barely tall enough for you to stand upright. So you're going to go down a series of wooden stairs until you see the stones of the old former basement take over. Once you get into this basement, you can't stand all the way up. You're kind of just hunched over. The ground is dirt and rock. And they're going to lead you forward. Torchlight. The gnomes will light up some torches to light the way, cast jagged shadows all about the stone room. Piles of dirt and broken shovels litter the ground, as long black shadows hide everything else. You were led to a large hole with a rope and a platform and asked to step forward.
I'm going to pick a stone up off the ground,
Okay.
toss it down the hole, do you want a perception check to try and guess how deep the hole is?
Yeah, go for it. That's a good one.
Oh, there we go.
It was loud. It must be good.
It was. That'd be a 23.
Oh,
Oof.
awesome. 23. All right. So you're using the stone and waiting for the crack or splash or whatever at the bottom, judging distance. You get that to be a couple hundred feet. You're like, oh, man, that's a couple hundred feet easy.
All right, don't slip. There should maybe be a rail right here.
There's no safety rail.
All right, but there is a rope going down. Is it like, is it 2 ropes? It's like a pulley system? Or
Yeah,
it like
it is.
just
It is a
rope?
pulley system, yes. There is a wooden platform, almost like a skid, that is over the hole, and then there's a series of ropes, and the gnomes, as they show it to you, kind of walk off to the side over near a big wheel that they're going to use to lower you down if you wish to go down.
So they're not standing on the platform. They're staying up here.
No, they're not coming down with us.
They're not coming down. It's stupid.
They're never coming back.
Speaking of not being stupid, I'm rolling an insight check. So, my gnomish friends, so I understand this correctly, you are going to wait up here for us to make sure that we're able to come back up. Insight check. Yeah, there we go. You're not bullshitting me.
I take it you speak Gnomish.
22.
22. You get the impression, you're using insight, that yes, that is exactly their plan. They will wait up here to bring you back up.
All right. They're not just feeding us to some creature that's lurking down there. At the start.
Sacrifice to the blood god.
No promises.
All right, well, might as well get going. No time like the present, gentlemen.
Yeah, one step leads to the future, right?
Yeah.
On to the what's the dwarf doing?
Staring at us wide-eyed. You really gonna go?
Do you want to come down?
Do both gnomes need to be up there to bring us back up?
Good question. Good question. It looks like both of them are going to attempt to use the wheel, but you know what? Why don't you do a, let's see, let's do an insight as well, insight check as well. Roll a d20. Oh, wait, you don't have one, right? I'll roll it.
I don't have dice, unfortunately.
Okay.
Is there like a website I can get?
Oh, yeah, there's tons of
Oh,
websites.
Hundreds of
Dice
dice
rollers
rollers.
you
You can
can
go
for
to
your phone,
Google,
too.
google.com and type in dice roller.
That's true.
Oh,
That's a
Yeah,
good idea.
comes up in
there
Flash.
you go. Flash? What's
Okay.
Flash?
Or-
Flash doesn't exist.
I don't know what it is. What is
I
it,
have
Java?
this one, D&D dice.
There you go.
Am I just rolling? I'm rolling one dice.
1d20.
Yeah, D20.
1d20. Okay. Roll. 17.
All right, so you got a 17, and we have modifiers for you as well. But with that, you're going to do too good, and you're like, wait a minute, do we need 2 people to do this? Looking over at the device, it looks like it could be manned by 1 person. The other one there is more for support and going to be helping out, but it doesn't necessarily need to be run by 2 people, no.
Okay.
We get a Sherpa.
Could we force one of the gnomes to come down with us?
Force
Intimidation.
I've always
Intimidation.
found that you attract more flies with honey, so I'm going to do a persuasion check
All right.
to convince one of them to come down with us. Well, not as good, but still pretty good. Persuasion is charisma based, so that's going to be an 18.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
I'm quite charming.
You charm one of the gnomes and into why don't you come along with us? You know, you could help out, you could do blah, blah, whatnot, and they agree. So one will stay up there to man the pulley, the other one walks over onto the skid bearing many of your supplies.
Just a second. I'm gonna check out the rope and everything on this pulley system.
All right.
So I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Okay.
18 plus +1 for intelligence, +1 for the 20.
20 on investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do very, very good on your investigation check, and you are able to establish that yes, this rope is old and in disrepair. Does not look the best. It doesn't look like it's going to snap. It is not frayed, but it is water soaked. It is old. It is moldy. It's been here for a long time. It's very
It
thick,
should
very
safely
heavy.
get 4 of us to the bottom, though.
You an engineer?
Not an engineer. No.
From what you can see, yes, it does look like it. It will hold your weight.
All right. I step onto the platform.
Immediately breaks. No.
You fall to your death.
You
Game over.
All right, you step onto the platform next to the gnome. Everybody else go too?
Yep.
All right. As you board the platform, the gnome begins cranking the large wheel to lower you down into darkness. For a while, nothing can be seen until a red glow begins to appear from below. As you near the bottom, the glow brightens. The entire cavernous room is lit by a hue. The platform comes to rest on the stony ground of a cavern, and before you is set a colossal set of metal doors covered in red runes and scroll work. Flanking the great doors are images of horrific tentacles and clawed hands carved into the rock. The doors are shut, and someone has carved words into the door.
What are the words?
I will see if I still have this picture. If not, we'll just move on. Let me see. I got a picture for it. It's English. It's common.
Oh, okay. It's common.
It is common. There it is. Okay, let me see if I can use this. Image. Because it's fun.
You can put it in that square that we're not using.
Yeah. Get rid of that. It's from a game, but I use it because I think it's cool. Rup.
Ooh. Darkest dungeon. Go to hell. Is that what it says? Go to hell.
Yeah. I like the image, so I used it. Somebody has scratched that into the door in big words. And the door is shut. Looks like that big metal door closed, red hue to the room.
Well, that's always an inviting thing to see on a door, isn't it?
Yeah, friendly. It's like a hello.
Well, it's got part of hello on it.
I'm going to take out my sketchbook and sketch the door.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bard, why are you sketching the door?
I haven't seen anything like that before.
Okay.
Might make for an interesting story.
Ah, okay.
All right.
What's the rest of the cavern look like?
The rest of the cavern looks like rock, natural rock. So it looks like you're actually in a cave. It is naturally formed. It's not carved out. The floor is made of dirt and rock, and the walls are solid rock that look like they've been maybe done out by water or erosion over time.
No storage or anything else here? Separate rooms?
Right now in here, there's very minimal. It looks like just the cavern itself. You can see a couple things here and there, maybe a broken weapon, some debris, a couple boards. That's about it.
Nothing useful.
Nothing overly useful, no.
All right, what are we doing? What's the gnome doing?
Gnome's looking at you.
He's just looking at us. Do we need a key? Are we gonna go through this door? First of all, it says go to hell.
That's fair.
All right. Well, let's go take a look at the door, see if there's a latch on it.
All right,
to open it.
make your way over to it. There's no keyhole. There's no latch. It's just large, and it's been pushed shut. Looks heavy, but you think if you gave it enough force, you could get it open.
All right. What the hell? I'll push on the door.
Oh, is it push or a pull?
It's going to be a push. Do a strength check.
4 with a plus of 4, so 8.
8. No, you kind of push against that and just feel your own feet kind of go backwards in the dirt.
I might need a little help over here, guys.
I push the door.
All right, go for it. Roll, Ragnar. Let's roll them dice. Virtual dice. Your modifier
20.
is 3.
20.
23. Okay. All right, so Ragnar is able to push this. He walks right over. He puts his hands on the middle of the doors and he pushes them right open before you. As the doors open, it makes a horrible sound, just a grinding sound over rock. And they're very heavy. You can hear it kind of echo as he pushes them in, and they kind of boom upon settling. In front of you is a great room, at least 50 feet across and a good 50 feet high, with a colossal stone statue of an ancient god hanging from the ceiling. The embossed stone relief resembles an ancient alien being, humanoid in nature, with an expressionless face and tentacles where limbs should be, twisting and spanning the entire ceiling. Red glowing braziers sit in all 4 corners of the room and give off terrible shadows from all the areas. The tentacles stretch, giving it a look that the limbs are moving about the room. It's just a shadow from the braziers. Along the north, east, and western walls are many arched doorways leading off into darkness, many of which have been barricaded or sealed off. 20 to 30 abandoned camps litter the floor of what was once a busy area full of adventurers.
Are there any bodies?
Any bodies?
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Perception is a 8.
We're doing well.
Yep.
At first look, you don't see bodies because there's so much stuff in here. There most certainly may be, but from where you stand, you can see more old tents, makeshift, I can't think of the word, lean-tos, ropes, tarps, that kind of thing all over. Old camp pits.
So, judging by how many camps are here, this might not be the best place to set up a camp because they all died.
We don't know they all died. They just might have just all left their stuff here or went further in and never came back.
Could have
There were no
been-
bodies.
I don't see any bodies around here.
Okay.
Let's take a look through what's left behind, see if there's anything useful.
All right. Just a question about the statue. Is it something that's common knowledge to us who the statue's of?
What do you have as skills?
I
History.
could roll a history or a religion, but the history is the proficiency.
You're not proficient in religion?
No.
Do history. All right, do history.
Okay, that's a history's intelligence. So I rolled a 17. I have a plus. I lost it again. +1 for intelligence, and then +3 for the proficiency. So it's 20, 21.
+2 for proficiency.
Oh, it says +3 here.
+3 is your total. It adds your +1.
Oh, total.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so it's +3. Okay, so 20.
All right, so you got a
Thank
20. You got 20 on your history check. So as you look at this thing and you just start to think about it, you're not thinking about it in a religious way of the gods and whatnot, or demons or whatever they are, but you're thinking of history and this character that you see, this big statue with this face with all these tentacles coming out of it, and the star and the imagery here. You can link this back to what you think is a depiction of Cthulhu.
Okay.
Level 1 adventures. Let's go fight Cthulhu.
And what do I know about Cthulhu from this Cthulhu?
Yeah, well, pretty much the same as you would know. So big,
So a lot of death and
Elder.
a being from the far realm, right? So someone beyond.
so this is
Our
the
plane.
Cthulhu.
It's just a carving.
It's not like Bob Cthulhu. But
I'm
it's
sure
actual Cthulhu.
it's Frank Bob Cthulhu. It's his brother. It's Bob. It's just Bob
All right,
Cthulhu.
so that statue's It's not a good statue, guys. That's Cthulhu.
Okay. Well,
Well then.
good to know.
Did you find anything while you were scourging around the?
I didn't get a chance to scourge around yet. Investigation check.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Find anything of use. Used up all my good rolls earlier. Investigation is
Switch dice.
10.
Oh, okay. Not bad, not bad. You're able to find a handful of things. You can find old backpacks. You can find rope, pinions for climbing. Things.
Opinions.
Pittons, some torches. that kind of thing, here and there. As you walk
Gather
around.
some supplies that I think will be of use, specifically the ropes and the pinions.
All right, Clarell goes off and starts gathering up supplies about the room. What's everybody else doing?
I'll take a closer look at the statue.
Okay. All right, Ragnar makes his way more to the center of the room and looks upward at the statue. It's very well carved, and it's right into the rock, and it spans the entire chamber, all the way across the ceiling, even down the walls, forming almost the entire room. Someone spent a long time doing this, and with great skill, but it is very old. Even chunks of it are broken off or missing at this point.
Is there anything near the statue, like at the base of it, or?
If we were to go to the base of it, doesn't really have like a base per se, since it's on the ceiling. But
right.
Yeah. But there would be a series of arched doorways that all seem to be leading off this main room. Most of them barricaded, filled up, caved in. Now we only have a good one way to go.
Oh, there's only one way to go.
There's only one arched door that is still open.
Oh.
That you can see.
What's blocking the other door? Oh, how many other doors are there?
There's a series of other doors. There's a couple or so on each wall, north, east, and west. But they've been purposely barricaded, collapsed, filled in, that kind of thing.
Okay.
All right. While they're all doing what they're doing, I'm gonna just check out the opening to the door that does lead out of here.
Okay. All right.
Or it's further into here, as in because the other door goes back to the left.
Yeah, other doors goes back to the left. You're going to make your way over there and just look inside that door. It's an arched doorway just made out of stone leading off into the darkness. You can see in the dark, so you can see a good 60 feet in. And as you look in, it's very old, very dirty, and it's overgrown at this point with cobweb.
Thick cobwebs, or just like
Thick.
old cobwebs? Thick cobwebs.
Thick.
Okay. Anything? Any loose rocks on the floor?
Tons.
Tons. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a small rock and throw it down the hallway.
Okay. You're going like into the room as far as you can?
Yep.
Okay. All right, you do so. Wait a few moments or whatnot, and you do hear something resonate from within. Oh, we got a party of 10. Thank you for the raid there, Dump Stars.
Nice.
Thank you. Welcome to D&D. We're playing a homebrew game. You throw the stone into the room, and you do hear, thank you for the follow as well, a screech coming from within. It does sound, since you are a ranger, like a spider. Large spider.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the follow.
I'm gonna back off and let them know what's going on. That there may be a spider or more ahead of us, and it's very thick cobwebs ahead.
Okay.
In the one hallway that leads anywhere.
All right. So you make your way back into the main hall. Start telling the guys.
Okay, well,
What do you guys want to do?
not get eaten by a spider.
Yeah.
That would be a good idea.
How big of a spider did it sound like it was?
It screeched. It's bigger than a house spider. It was a loud screech. I'm surprised you didn't hear it.
preoccupied looking through all this rope and pinions.
Yeah, I was sitting in awe of the statue.
All right, do a perception check, Clairval.
15.
All right. As you're looking about the room and the remnants of the old camp, you're finding things here and there. You're walking about. You're talking to. I'll get it wrong every time. Kylock.
Kyloke.
Kyloke. God, I don't know why I see the C, but anyway, talking to Kyloke, you hear something moving under one of the tents.
I hear something moving.
No, Clairval.
Clarabelle. Okay.
Move over to it.
All right, make your way over to it, and you can see what looks like the fleshy remains of something moving about. It would be small in to your eyes, no bigger than a large dog, but it's moving about towards you through this tent.
All right. Take my rapier out and start poking to see what's moving. Like, what am I looking at? Like,
Oh.
I'm trying to move the tent aside with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm
Mo-
not stabbing it, whatever it is. I'm just trying to see what it is.
Oh,
Get
you-
a better view.
clearing the way, clearing the debris to take a
Yep.
look. Clear the debris, take a look, and you do see this creature. It is it is similar to this image here. I'll show you. I'll put a little picture there because it's fun. Kind of like that, but smaller. Just a bit. Whoops. So hard to use the camera with a book. Whoop.
It's like some sort of tentacle beast. What's it
It's a
called?
little fleshy creature.
All
It
right.
looks like the remains of flesh, like human flesh, all wrapped together, bubbling and moving about now. Starting to form and stretch off into different directions, form little hands and whatnot, and it would be moving towards you in an aggressive manner.
Is it growing?
Good sir, my good sirs, we've got something over here.
All right. What is it? What do you got?
I don't know, but it's moving towards me and it's getting bigger.
You think we should kill it?
I
We
don't
gotta
think
protect the gnome, right?
Speaking of the gnome, roll perception.
Already gone back.
16.
Yeah,
11.
Let's say 18 with
Yeah.
with the modifier.
you don't see him. You point to him where he should be. He's not there.
Damn it! Where'd he
That
go?
was so persuasive.
I'm sure he scurried back up the to his buddy.
All right, Clairval, you feel one of the tendrils kind of lash out at you. Misses horribly as it does so, but it seems to strike at you.
Hey. All right.
All right, wave one of the torches at it. See if it go away from fire.
I'd have to have a torch, which I don't. Uh,
Didn't we have torches? I thought we had torches.
no, the gnome had lit the
Gnome
torch.
had the
We all
torch.
have dark vision.
Right. We don't need torches.
All right. Hey, you need to watch where you're grabbing at, mister. And I'm going to attempt a cantrip of Vicious Mockery on it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
That would be a 9 for an attack roll. At least it didn't fumble.
9. Nope, 9's not gonna do it. You try your vicious mockery, but it does not affect. Creature lashes out again. Since you're near it and you're interacting with it, you see one of the tendrils kind of hook over and try to come at you from a different direction. Still doesn't manage to hit you. Goes right by you, pretty close. It's
I
not
could
a-
use a
it's not a
hand
big
with this
threat.
thing, gentlemen.
I try to attack.
All right.
All right, Rundar.
I roll a 9.
All right, you gonna roll a 9 to hit?
Yeah.
Let me just check. Do you have your modifiers? Did you add you rolled a 9, so you get a +5.
Okay.
That's 15. Yep, you're going to get it. Okay, so you're going to attack with your... Sorry, you had a scimitar, did you?
Scimitar, yes.
All right, 1d6 + 5. So roll 1d6 and add 5.
Oh, so I already rolled. So I have to roll again. Oh, I have to roll again.
Yeah, now you do your damage.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
very
okay.
damaged.
So 19, and then plus 5.
Ooh. All right.
No, it's not a D20 for your
Oh
damage.
no. Oh, what's it?
Oh,
for-
sorry. I thought he rolled he
Yeah.
rolled really good.
No,
Sorry.
so-
You were 1d6. 1d6 plus 5.
Okay. 2.
2. So 7. So Ragnar runs over, pulls out his scimitar, chops at this thing. Just takes a big chunk right off of it. Weirdest thing you've seen. It's not like any monster you've run into or anything like that. It's just this odd pile of flesh, old decaying flesh. It's all been melded together, moving across the room. As he cuts it apart, that part seems to die, but the rest of it reforms and still moves about in a threatening manner.
If you don't stop doing that, you're going to fall to pieces. Vicious mockery again.
Go for it.
I rolled a 2 the first time. I rolled a 3 the second time, so 10.
Awesome. All right. It's going to lash out this time, but there's 2 of you nearby. So we'll say 1, 2, Clairval, 3, 4, Ragnar. And we got a 1. It's going to go after Clairval. Out with his tendril.
Loves your mockery.
With a 10. Is the 10 going to hit you?
10 does not hit me.
10 does not hit you. So it goes out again towards you. No big deal. You're able to get out of the way. Ragnar,
Yes.
do you wish to keep attacking it?
I wish to light a torch.
Nice. Okay.
Exactly what I was thinking.
All right. All right. Get out a tinder thing. Light up your torch. Flares up in front of you. What do you wish to do with it?
To poke the
Kill with fire.
attack the beast with it.
All right. All right. Roll a 1d20.
Okay. 14.
A 14. Okay, so you are able to put the torch near the creature and attempt to scorch it. You will be doing fire damage with it. I'll roll the fire damage there. And you're able to hit it pretty severely. As you hit it with the fire, the rest of it kind of burns up. It catches a little bit of fire, kind of makes a horrible noise, and then falls to the ground, seemingly dead.
Poke it with the rapier.
You poke it with a rapier, it does not react. It has been killed, defeated, whatever you want to say.
That was unpleasant.
Glad I can help, guys.
Kai looked back by the door there. He heard a creature behind him and saw something in the distance you guys were fighting at.
I'll come back over and join them. So, like I was trying to say, there's spiders in here. What were you guys fighting?
Flesh.
Flesh. Okay, that's a new one. Did you kill it?
Oh, yes.
Ragnar did. I
I believe
just
so.
said mean things to it that didn't seem to affect it at all.
But did you say anything about its mother?
I did not.
No. See, that would
We
work.
try and strive to point out where creatures or beings can better themselves. If he keeps swinging at me, he's going to lose pieces. He's got to stop doing that. Learn. Be better.
So you guys are in this room in the Great Hall where the old camps are there, and everything is scattered about. You got blocked entryways. You found one entryway going off in the cobweb, and this odd chunk of flesh started moving about the room that you didn't notice before that attacked you. You managed to kill it, and this is where you are.
Okay, well, since we've got a torch, because Ragnar's holding a torch, how about we light up a couple of bonfires here so we've got some a little more protection. So obviously fire works against these things. So if there are any more of them come, we'll have some fire around. I'm going to look around for some fire pits, maybe 2 or 3 that we can light.
And there are, yeah, there's fire pits here and there all over the place. You're very easily able to find one and
Okay.
light it up.
Light it up, yeah. You guys should go find another one each and light them up so we've got some light. And not that we really need the light, but at least we've got the fire to... One for warmth, because I'm sure it's not warm down here, and we can
Well, if you got a bunch of things that are sitting down here in the darkness, they're probably not big fans of fire either, so it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll go find one as well.
All right.
I'll
All right,
take
Ragnar. Roll.
light a fire as well.
Okay. Yep. Guys, light up some of these fire pits. Ragnar, roll perception as you're looking for wood. So roll d20.
19.
19. Nice. Okay, you're able to find some debris and wood and whatnot, and make one of the pits really good and big. Light it up. You guys got some fires going. The fires in here outshine the braziers and cast big light all around the room. Yeah, you got warmth, you got light, you got a good base.
Is there anything else moving?
Freaky looking shadows with those tentacles.
All over the walls, moving about.
Anything else moving on the floor?
Let's see what we should do for this one. I'm thinking more investigation. If you're going to walk around and look around, make sure nothing's anywhere else.
I didn't find anything.
You're pretty sure it's good. You're like,
I'm
okay,
pretty sure it was bad.
there's nothing there. I can't see anything.
I don't see anything, but I didn't look very well, so I could have missed something.
I'm sure you did fine.
Okay, is there any large pieces of wood bent or broken? Well, we got all those tarps and that from people's camps,
Former
right?
camps, yeah.
We should look at securing that door a little bit, so that we have a little bit of chance that something comes out of it. Although I think we should go through it at some point. But there are a lot of cobwebs, and I'm sure there's spiders down there.
We've only got one way to go at this point, so.
Yeah. So do we want to secure this area and then go forward, or do we want to just?
I'm not sure how much more secure we're going to make this area.
You got a big room that you're in, with one entry into the room with the cobweb. Behind you, the big doors are still open unless you push them shut, and beyond them was the cavern that had the elevator going up.
What do we want to do, guys?
I think we should be I think we're pretty secure for now.
All right. We want to venture into the
That's
hallway.
what we're here for.
All right. Let's go. Who's leading? Who's got the torch to go in?
I have it.
Underground, send the dwarf.
He's ragging you on to go in. It's like, Ragnar, you got the torch, you go. There's clearly spiders in there. I heard them a minute ago.
Yeah, I'll be behind you. I'll shoot it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can just shoot right over me. So.
Yeah, I can shoot right over you.
Yeah.
All right, Ragnar.
So yeah, I go into the.
Okay. Ragnar, you walk up to the arched doorway and you start going inside until you come to spider webs. You're going to see big spider webs crossing your path. They seem to be blocking the way forward. You can try to cut through them, walk through them, light them, whatever you wish to do. You didn't hear the noise Cal heard earlier. However, even without a check, just as a passive perception, you can hear scurrying about the room. You can hear large things moving in the room beyond.
Okay.
So let me just find out: is this a doorway to another room, or is this a hallway to another room?
We're gonna say it's a tiny hallway and then into a room.
Okay.
So maybe a 5-10 foot hallway and then we're into a room.
All right.
So I guess I will light the cobwebs out of our way.
Okay, so you put your torch to the cobwebs before you and catch them on fire. Now, because they're large and they're dusty and semi-old, they go up pretty quick, and you hear squealing from within. Clearly, spiders were present, and they got hit by the fire from the setting on fire of the cobwebs, which drives them outwards towards you.
Great.
Oh.
Ragnar, you find yourself starting off in about a 5-foot corridor as the large body of a giant spider comes forward towards you. Going to give you a reaction there if you want to back up into the main room or stay in that hallway to engage in a fight.
I stay in the hallway.
All right. Okay. Beautiful. All right.
I'm about 3 feet behind him.
So at this point, everybody, because everybody is quite aware, everybody roll d20. And add your dex and or just tell me your initiative We're rolling for Order of Combat, which is just a d20 plus your dex.
11 for Clairval.
Yeah, I got 11 also.
Oh.
My dexterity score is 14.
My dexterity score is 17.
Oh,
You
okay.
go-
I rolled a 14, and my dexterity is 15.
All
no,
right.
You go.
What?
So
No.
we go. The highest roll goes first because Kailuk and I tied. We have to see who's got the higher
okay.
dex score.
All right.
Yeah, when it's a tie, we go for the highest. So, all right.
So Ragnar goes first.
Ragnar will go first, and I will just do this. All right, so Ragnar, you are first. So a giant spider comes up the hallway towards you. It's just much larger than you, big, nasty beast. It gets right up near you, within striking range, or anything else you want to do is up to you. On your turn, you can attack, you can move, you can use an object, and I forget the other thing. Look it up. But you can do all kinds of things on your turn that you wish to do.
All right. I guess I will just attack it with my scimitar, aiming for the face.
All right, nice. Okay, so you pull out your scimitar and you're going to give it a nice hard whack. Roll a 1d20 to see if you hit.
19.
Oh, you got a 9. Okay, so you got a 19. And your scimitar, I believe, your attack was... Oops, my sheet corrupts here. Plus 5. Okay. So you're going to hit. So you're going to lace into this thing with your scimitar hard as you can. You're going to roll 1d6 and add 5 damage.
So I rolled a 5.
All right, so 10. You're going to do 10 damage. All right. Okay. So Ragnar comes up. He hits this thing as hard as he can. Blood sprays out of it. And that's the end of his turn. Cal.
I'm going to start firing arrows at its head.
Okay. Now, you have a dwarf in front of you. So he is shorter, and we're okay with that. We're not going to get too heavy into size rules and whatnot. But you're able to reach or aim over his head and shoot at the creature that is much larger. So you're okay. Go for it.
Oh, damn. Keep it on the table, yeah. So 13 plus it's strength bonus or strength. What's the
That'd be your
Dex.
modifier plus your proficiency modifier. Or
Yeah.
sorry, dex. Yeah, dex.
dex modifier? Okay, so that's 16.
All right, you got a 16. Okay, so you're able to do so. You shoot an arrow off. Whoosh. Now you're going to have to roll your damage, your bow damage.
Okay, so that's a D8
D8 plus.
plus 3 piercing.
There you go.
What's the hit modifier for? It says plus 5 to hit.
That's for your attack.
Oh, so that should have been.
No, so you add 3 because of your dex score, and then
Yeah.
2 because of your proficiency, but your damage doesn't add your proficiency modifier.
Right,
It's just the plus 3.
right.
Okay, so it's just a 1d8 plus 3. Okay, so I hit 5. I got 8.
8? Okay.
Yep.
All right,
How many arrows
nice.
can I shoot in a turn?
1 unless you have some kind of feat to do otherwise.
Okay.
But you can move, you can interact, you can take a bonus action or a reaction. Now those are mainly things that have to do with spells, the last two. But if you want to interact with something or move out of the way, whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
I'll move out of the way so that Clairval behind me can attack.
Okay. All right. So you back up into the room. You take your shot and you back up. Clairval.
Right? My 8-legged friend, this is not a fight that you want to take part in. You should decide to build your web somewhere else. Another vicious mockery.
All right.
There we go. 20.
20. He has been viciously mocked.
Okay. That would be 2 points of psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. All right. Creature's turn. Creature is right in front of Ragnar and is going to bite him in the face. But he has disadvantage thanks to Clairval. So he's going to attempt to bite you, but I have to roll twice and take the lower. So I can roll, of which I got a low roll at the beginning. The next one was a little higher, but with this low roll, he's going to miss. So he goes in to bite you with his big mandibles, and you're able to get out of the way, claps to the side of you, and he can't do anything else from there. There's more creatures behind him, but they can't seem to get past him. So you got him in a good spot there. It's going to be top of the round, so Ragnar, you start again.
Okay. I go for one of his legs.
Haha. I will give you an option here. In the standard game, you roll your dice, you do your damage, and we take the monster down. However, in our game, we can use Called Shot. Called Shot is a special roll where you roll a d20, and if you get higher than a 15, so you get 15 to 20, you can do a special action. Like if you say, I want to chop his leg off so that he falls forward or whatever it is, you can do that, but you have that chance that you're going to miss.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So roll a d20 straight up, no modifiers, nothing, and beat a 15.
12.
So you go for a specialized Called Shot. You get your scimitar and you go right for that leg in a full attempt to take him down, flip him over, whatever. But it's just not enough. You hit the creature, kind of get a little ricochet off your scimitar, but that's all of it. Cal, you move back into the main room behind Clairval. You can still see over both their heads, more to the side of Clairval, but if you want a shot, you can certainly take one.
Okay, so I can do. You said there's two moves I can make.
You can split your movement up. You can move 30 feet in a round. You can do 5 feet and then the remainder if you want, before or after your action. You can do your action, which can be an attack or a spell or something. You can interact with an item or a device or something. And then if you have availability of a bonus action or a reaction, you can do those in one round too. But usually they're spells.
Okay, so I'm going to interact with an item.
Okay.
I'm going to wrap a piece of cloth around one of the arrows.
Okay.
And light it on fire.
Nice. Okay. All right. You certainly can. You're in the main room, so you can wrap cloth around that, dip it into one of the fires, and then you're going to take your shot?
Sure.
Go for it.
So it's 14 plus the modifier of 5, right? So
Mhm.
14.
You got how much total?
14 plus the 5 modifier for
Oh, you rolled a
19.
14? Nice. Okay.
19.
All right, so you're going to hit. So you shoot this flaming arrow, whoosh, down the hallway, lights the hallway up as it goes, right? Hits the spider. Roll your normal damage, but then roll 1d6 for fire.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Where's my 8-side? There it is. Okay, got a 7 on the 8-sided.
Okay.
And then you said a 1d6 for fire,
Yeah.
and a 4 for the fire.
So plus the 3, so that would put him at
Plus the 3.
14.
All right. Okay. All right. So great idea, Cal. And in this game, if you do a really cool creative idea, we give you something called inspiration. So on your sheet, you're going to have a
Nice.
little square where you write inspiration. You just put a little check there, a little 1 there, whatever you want to do. And what that is inspiration on your turn. You have to declare you're going to use it before you do whatever you're going to do. And you get to roll again if you need it, giving up your inspiration. So you shot down the hall, you hit the thing with fire, you did very good damage to it in Clairval.
My furry, hairy, frightening friend, you're on fire. You're going to lose a leg. You must retreat for your own safety. 15.
Oh, yeah, you got him. You vicious mocked him.
3 points of psychic damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Oh, the disadvantage is nasty. All right, creature's turn himself. Because Ragnar's right in front of him, unmoving, he's got the scimitar. The creature's going to lash out again with a vicious bite at him, but with disadvantage. Oh, I rolled really high, then really low. So with the disadvantage, he's going to miss. He goes for you, but he misses again. You can't do it. Ragnar, you are up.
All right, I go for another attack. Just to, I'll go for the leg again.
Yeah, I can do it. Okay. Roll that d20 and get over 15.
All right.
I love the reaction. It's my favorite part.
4.
All right. Ooh, at least you didn't get a 1. But you do a terrible spot. You go for his leg, but he's moving about. You're nowhere near him. You're kind of swinging wildly in the breeze, unable to hit. Cal, your goal.
Okay.
You've used your cloth.
Right. So I have. If I use the inspiration, I actually get 3 moves.
No, inspiration will let you. So, say you want to use inspiration on your attack.
Okay.
You can roll your attack twice. So, say your attack fails the first time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then you can use inspiration and make your attack. You can actually. I forget. Do you have to declare it straight up, or can you miss and then use
No,
inspiration?
you always let us miss and then
Okay,
redo
yeah.
it.
So yeah, so I'll give you
So
that
it's
too.
like a mulligan.
Yeah, mulligan.
Alright.
You can use it
Alright.
anytime. You can save it. You can use it whatever you want to do.
All right, let's attack
All right, go for it.
with the bow again. Rolled 19 plus.
Yeah.
That's plus 5, right?
24. Yep.
24.
Beautiful.
Yeah, only a 2, so 5 with the piercing.
Get 5 damage?
Yep.
All right, that one goes down. So you shoot him with the arrow, goes down the hallway, hits the spider square in the face, and that thing just kind of drops to the ground,
Yeah.
kind of upside down spider type deal. As he dies, you can see another one ready in the background to take his place.
Oh, crap.
Clarval, your turn.
How far away is the next one?
Next one's a good 5 feet in.
Okay. I start muttering in a language that these guys can't understand as I attempt to cast a spell.
Nice.
15 to hit on a Dissonant Whisper.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to take 14 points of psychic damage as I whisper and cause psychic damage to it.
Damn.
Mumbling, which it doesn't understand, but the stirring words are enough to shake this creature to its core.
Beautiful. All right, you do release this this spell upon it. Certainly takes a lot of damage and reacts fittingly. It's its turn. It second guesses coming into the room towards Ragnar after being hit with this attack, and seems to retreat into the darkness of the room. Moves back into the room, just out of your field of vision. But with your 60-foot dark vision, Ragnar, you can see it goes up the wall and into almost like a drain pipe kind of type thing near the top. Like pretty large, just a half circle near the top of the wall. It vanishes within.
I think it's out of this fight, gentlemen.
Yeah, it didn't want to die, apparently. Are there any more left?
Roll perception.
Can you see any more? You're the one up front. You get the best
Oh
view.
yeah.
I rolled a 1. I can't see past the
There's a dwarf in here.
There's a dwarf in the thing.
I just roll a d20.
Roll d20, sir, yes. Now for your passive perception, for your perception, you have a 2.
So I rolled a 4.
All right, so you got a 6. You're like, oh, no, I don't think so. Looks clear.
Looks clear.
Why don't you go in and see?
Why don't we all go in and see?
All right, let's all go in
Yeah.
and see.
All right, you guys make your way into the room. Making your way into the room, you can see some bodies here and there around the room. Most of them are wrapped up. Some are dry husks. Others are bones. All about the room. Some hanging, some on the wall. Cocooned in various places. Nobody alive in any way, shape, or form.
I'm going to cut a couple down just to see if there's anything worthwhile in any of these husks.
Okay, you're going to cut the people down.
You want an investigation check on that?
You do investigation. Kyloke, what are you going to do?
Well, once he's done investigating them, let's burn them.
15.
All right, you're going to do that. Ragnar, do you want to do anything special in
Put
the
them in
room?
a pile in the center of the room and burn them.
You said that the one spider went up into like a hole.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I want to look around to see if there's any like debris, like wood or anything like that, down this cavern or whichever it is, to try and board it up or something like that, or plug it.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're gonna look for the wood to plug up the hole. Kylog is gonna wait till everybody's done, and Clairval, you're gonna go around cut some down. You cut some bodies down.
Well, I'll give him
And
a hand pulling them down because we're gonna have to move them anyways. So.
all right, you guys are both gonna interact.
Yeah, I
Both
mean,
you.
He can search them. I'll just help him get them down.
Okay. Both you roll perception.
14 plus
14.
so 16.
All right. With a 14 plus, you both notice a plate on the ground. Seems to be a rock. It is raised, but it's out of place. You manage to avoid it. You don't step on it. You kind of sidestep it. You find it a little out of place as you're moving about the room.
Good thing we didn't step on that. Let's see if there's any more.
Yep, good idea. Let's stop and look for more of these plates. Do you want perception or investigation, Mr. DM?
Yeah, you can do either one, whatever one suits your character.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, beautiful. All right, with a natural 20, you actually do find a few.
I rolled a natural 20 as well.
Did you really?
I did.
Oh my god.
Good job.
All right, both of you guys are able to clearly find any
25.
any and all traps that are in this room. There's a couple of plates here and there on the ground in key positions around the room. You're able to locate them. Now, no one here is a thief or a trap disarmer, I don't believe, but
No.
you can certainly pinpoint where they are and mark them out and avoid them.
At Ragnar, I'm going to point them out to Ragnar so that he knows to specifically avoid these as well. We've got
Yeah.
tiles.
Step right here.
Step
Where else?
You'll
Step
step
on
here, 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 here.
What about there?
Yeah, don't step there either. That's
You can step there just only with your left foot.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. You're able to pinpoint them out. Now, as you cut down the bodies and whatnot, these are former adventurers. These are people who were down here and they were exploring this dungeon. They do have things on them. So, let's see. We'll start with Kylok first. Roll me a d12 if you have one, sir.
Should have one somewhere here. Maybe. Yeah, that's a D12 right there. I got a 2.
A 2, okay. If I pronounce it correctly. A Karn Elin. It's a gem. It's a red, or sorry, not red, orangish brown gemstone. You find one of these on the body of the adventurer. Looks very, very valuable.
All right.
Write it down under treasure on your sheet. You found treasure, sir.
Where's my treasure on my sheet?
All right, Clairval, you're
tell
searching
me the
around as
spell.
well. You're going to find some stuff. Give me a d10.
10. Go for it. 3.
What'd you get?
3.
Oh, sorry. All right. You find a small golden idol. It's a little golden idol of a woman, half serpent, made out of pure gold. Looks quite valuable. It's wrapped up in a piece of cloth.
Okay.
And Kylok, one more time.
The D12?
Roll 4d6.
Wow.
46. Okay.
Yeah.
Gold.
So that's 2 equals 6. So there's 2 3s and another 6, a 4 and a 2. So
12.
12. 12.
You got 12. Okay, you're going to come away with about 120 worth of gold coins amongst these different bodies in the room.
Okay. What was that gem called?
That was a Carnelian.
N-E-N-E-I.
Nelian.
Carnelian.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
It's candy.
Be right back, sir.
Go for it, yes. Okay. Oh, that's going to kind of... Oh, well. That kind of
Go
messes
right
up.
there. I'll rest up your screens.
It's okay. We'll figure that part out one day. Maybe I can temporary move. Let me see if I can temporary move. I'm gonna try. Oh, wrong one. This is tough. Oh, there we go. That'll work. Yep, it worked. It worked. And we'll
You're
put
moving the
this.
whole overlay.
That's okay. We'll put this.
There we go.
I'll put that back there. There we go.
Now I'm on 2 screens.
Yeah, I know. I see it. Oh, yeah. See. Oh, I can move that one. Maybe I'll move this one over. There. Okay. Good. So, you guys are able to look through the bodies and you find some loot. A little bit of treasure here and there. And Ragnar, you were looking for wood. You can find wood in here. There are scraps of things everywhere. So you find scraps of wood and debris. The roof or the ceiling is a good about 15 feet up. So you have some wood and whatnot. How do you want to plug this hole? How do you want to get up there? The spider was able to climb the wall and go through this hole and whatnot.
I didn't really think that through. But I see if Kylock if I can stand on his shoulders.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Will you allow him? Will you allow a dwarf to stand on your shoulders?
This again, I promised myself the last time I would do this again. That was a different dwarf though. So yeah, I'm my character's 6 feet tall, so I'll hoist him up on my shoulders. Try to lean against the wall. Well, I'm pretty strong. I've got a 17 strength or 18 strength, so.
All right, shouldn't be too hard. Let's do athletics or acrobatics, whatever is higher for, well, for Ragnar, because he has to climb up.
Okay.
So he has proficiency in acrobatics at +4, or he has a +5 in athletics. So we're gonna roll d20 and add 5 on Ragnar.
Okay.
Go for it.
7.
All right. So with the 7,
Face plant.
yeah, he's not having a good time. You're trying to do the cupping hands thing to get him up. You know what I mean?
Was
But
it
he,
7 plus your modifier, or 7 including your modifier?
Oh, it's 7 plus my modifier.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah.
13 or 12, one of the two. Doesn't matter. It's high enough that he's able to scramble up. It's not graceful. It's not acrobatic
Hey,
by
watch
any
those
means.
boots. Oh,
He's able to stand on your shoulders. How tall are you, Cal? Or Kryla?
7 feet. Or 6 feet. Sorry,
6 foot.
feet.
Okay, so 6.
How
Ragnar,
tall is the dwarf?
probably 3, 4. How tall you want to be, Ragnar?
Oh, I don't, what's the average height? We'll go 4. I guess.
4 feet. Okay. All right. So all right, so you're good 5. You're good 5 or so feet from the top of the ceiling. You can certainly stretch and whatnot. How do you want to fit the boards up there? How do you want to put them in?
How big is the board?
So boards that you found and whatnot can be various lengths. You can find a good, nice 2 foot piece of board, enough to cover the hole.
Yeah, like could it fit inside the hole? Like
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. No, that's fair. You can fit it inside the hole. It's not going to go perfectly, but you can put it kind of sideways and in. Oh, we got him back.
He's back.
There we go. And then we'll just adjust this.
Chewing on something.
There. Perfect.
Did you bring enough for the class, or?
You're able to get the wood inside the hole. It's not forced in there in a way that nothing could push it out, but it's certainly not loose and going to fall out. So you're pretty happy with it. You don't think this thing would come through there unless it meant to come through there. All right, Clarval, you look over and you see the dwarf on the elf's shoulders.
I heard. I'm just sitting back and watching.
All right. Looking amongst this room, there's not much else. There's only a hallway leading out and away.
Shall we continue?
Oh, did we finish burning the bodies after we stole from them?
You were going to burn them. Going to round them up to the middle of the room, avoiding the plates on the ground, and light them up with the torch. At this part, you've exhausted that torch pretty much.
Yeah. We're in an underground cavern here. I don't know if filling this place up with smoke from a bunch of funeral pyres is our best bet.
So I shouldn't light this? I'm about to light it. Shouldn't I light it?
I think maybe not.
All right. I'll avoid the smoke for now.
All right. So your intent is maybe to burn them on the way out.
Okay, yeah, we can burn them on the way out.
There you go.
If we come out. Ooh.
Unless you wanna sing them a funeral song now.
Looking amongst the room, you've boarded up the hole where the spiders were. You see an arched doorway leading into darkness down to a hallway leading out, and you have the bodies at the middle of the room. Who is going to go first?
I'll go first.
All right. All right.
Is there cobwebs in this hallway, or is there just open hallway?
No more cobwebs. This hallway is an open hallway, and
Are
you
there
can
braziers?
see. No, actually, that's a good question. There are no braziers. It is pretty dark. You can see in the dark, so you can see a series of black and white. If you want to use more torches, you can certainly either. Do you have any written down on your sheet? Do you guys have any with you, or are you just leaving them at the camp in the supplies?
No, I don't think we ever left anything. I think we took it all. Somebody suggested we took it all. Take it all. I think the
Yeah,
gnomes
I have.
suggested-
I believe I have everything with me.
Okay, all right. So you're running with stuff on you. Okay, if you want to use one, you can. If not, we're going to go in the dark.
Oh, yeah,
You
we
guys
have
can
lots of
see,
torches
so
on us, so.
up to you.
Yeah, I'll take out a torch and light a torch.
Going good, Fastest. Fastest is here.
Hey, fastest. How's it going, Dungeon Master?
All right, you going to light one up?
Yep, light up torch.
Okay, light up the torch. You make your way forward. Kai Lok, you
Very
make
good.
your way down the hallway until you see 60 feet into the hallway is a corridor with a statue of a woman. She has broken off arms, and her eye sockets are empty from where something was once held.
What does the woman look like the statue that Clairval found?
No, it does not.
No, okay. And the sockets are they about the size of the gem that I found?
They are the size of a gem. Maybe not the exact gem you found, but they're similar. It's something like that. It looks like there was maybe once treasure there, and they were taken out by someone who's passed through here.
That's the only thing in the. Is this in a? Is this hallway?
It's
At
a
the end of the
hallway. So you're
or
going
is
down a
this
hallway, a nice 10-foot hallway, and then at the end of the hallway is the statue of a woman with these broken arms and the eye socket missing where
Okay.
the gemstones would have been.
Let's investigate the statue.
Okay.
Investigation.
All right. As Kylok goes over to investigate the statue, what does everybody else want to do?
I'll follow him up.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 9. For investigation.
Ragnar, what do you want to do?
So sorry, we're in like a smaller, another like room.
You're in a hallway, so it's a 10
hallway.
10-foot hallway. If your character, pretty much you stand in a 5-foot space, so two of you guys could stand arm to arm going down the hallway. That's about how wide it is. And as you go down at the end of the hallway, before there's another arch leading off, a statue of a woman made of stone, arms broken off, eye sockets where gems once were. Kai Lok is looking at it, trying to investigate.
Okay. I look around to see if there's anything on the ground.
Okay. Do perception. So roll
I'll look.
d20.
14 is what I rolled.
Okay. Clairval, you want to do something?
I'll look down the hallway, continuing the way we would continue to go past this.
Okay. I'm just going to open this up. It's
I go blind.
You go blind. Put its face too close to the torch.
All right. So, Kai Lok, you do an investigation on the statue. And you don't come away with much because you only got a 9. You're not seeing everything too clearly. You're just doing a basic look over. Ragnar, you, on the other hand, looking on the ground, you see the broken remains of stone, most likely the arms that were broken off the statue. But you also see something odd. You see a skeletal hand. So the bones of a hand on the ground sitting there with a ring on it. Little silver ring.
Okay. I take the hand and take the ring off the hand.
Okay. It's a little silver ring. Looks pretty nice. It's untarnished.
Okay.
Hey, nice ring you found there.
Thank you. Maybe we can see if there's anywhere like that this fits on the statue.
That's a good idea. Okay. All right. Yourself roll investigation. So roll a d20. And let's see. Do you have investigation? No, you do not. But it's intelligence based. You're -1.
So then I have a roll of 11.
All right. So -1 is 10. It's not bad. You're looking at it. You're kind of holding it up to various areas of the statue. You can make a determination. Maybe it was once on the statue's hand. Maybe the arms it was on the hand. The arms are broken. Somebody had it. That person died. You know, with it on their arm. That's about all you can come away with.
Okay.
Clairval, you are watching the doorway forward. You can feel a slight breeze and hear a little whistle of wind every once in a while.
Okay, there's a breeze down here. We're 200 feet below ground. How are we getting a breeze down here? Maybe there's a cavern that opens up towards the edge of the rocks, towards the open water.
Could be. Well,
Yeah,
right.
possibly.
We're on a cliff face, right?
You were on a cliff, then you did go a couple hundred feet down.
Just before we leave the statue, is there anything behind the statue? Like, is there a space behind the statue at all, or is it right against the wall?
Pretty much right against the wall.
Okay, so there's nothing to see behind it.
Oh,
Nothing to search
wait.
for.
You said that they had eyes that were gems.
It looked like there used to be gemstones in the eyes. Someone had pried them out a long time ago.
Didn't Kylock find gems?
He did.
I did find a gem.
Should we see if it fits?
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look like it fit.
You really want to hang on to that? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I don't think we don't have a second one, so I mean, if it's a lock, I don't think it'll. Well, I don't know that much about locks, so let me
Alright.
indulge the dwarf. I'll put it
Thank
into
you.
the right socket.
All right. You pull the gem out of your bag. You look at it, and it's close in size. You push it into where the old eye socket was, and it kind of goes in there. It doesn't fit 100%, but it'll slide into the area and kind of sit in there. Standing back looking at it, you get a very eerie feeling from it. You know you just put a gem in the eye socket of a statue, but you still get the feeling something's watching you. You almost feel as if the gem's moving about. It could just be you moving about and the shine on it from where you're moving, the light hitting it, reacting, but
Just that way, yeah.
gives you that feeling.
Anybody got a coin they can stick in the other eye? Actually, I'm gonna put a coin in the other eye.
Pull out a gold piece, try to stick it in the other eye. The gold piece is a little different size, a little smaller. It kind of sits in there on an angle, just kind of like leaning it in.
Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't give you the same feeling.
All right. I guess I'll take the gemstone back. Yeah, let me take the gemstone back and the coin and see what that does.
Okay, so you're gonna go in. You're gonna take the coin back. No issue with that. You're gonna gemstone. You gotta pry it out of there. Maybe you got a little dagger or something with you. Use kind of just scrape it out. Pop, pop. Take it out. Roll perception.
+2, 14.
All right. As you take it out, you swear you hear a little something, just quiet, just enough that you can hear it. Just a small
From the statue, or from
Oh,
somewhere
could have
else?
been.
And
Did
the
you guys
rest-
hear that? Did you guys hear that?
Did we hear that?
Nope.
No.
No.
Could have sworn I heard something.
What'd you hear? There's a breeze coming in down the
There
hallway.
is. There's a breeze coming down the hallway. It could clearly have been wind.
Could have been the wind, but you didn't hear it. I'm
No.
close to this thing. For fun, let me stick it in the other eye.
All right. So you're going to go place the gemstone in the other eye. Again, if you stand back, you get the feeling something's odd. Do you mind if I do a quick self promo? Do a self promo, Festus. Tell us what you're playing. Link it up, brother. You get the feeling something's watching you and whatnot. You can get that eerie feeling from the statue.
Just a quick question. Did you set up the shadows?
I can link them real fast.
Okay, so I get the same eerie feeling,
Mhm.
but it doesn't do anything because there's only one die.
Correct.
Dwarf already looked. He looked pretty good around the base. It was only the ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Pull the gem back out.
Okay. Pull the gem back out. This time nothing happens. You just pull it out and you wait. Nothing ever comes.
All right. I guess I'm hearing things.
I think they've got potions to help with that.
Probably. I'll see an alchemist when we get out of here.
Anytime, Fastest. All right, you guys mess with the statue for a little bit. Ragnar found a ring that Kylok saw. Clairval, what are you up to?
Oh, wait a minute. Is there a gemstone on the ring?
Just a tiny silver ring.
Okay. Forget that then. What'd you find at the end of the hallway there, Clairval?
Wind. It continues on. Can I smell the seawater on the wind?
Yes.
So I pass that on to them.
Well, let's carry on then. Into the darkness.
All right, who goes first?
Their torch. I was leading. I'll keep going.
All right, you get the torch. You're going first. Okay.
Yep.
Exiting through an arched doorway, you hear the whistle of wind, and the stone beneath your feet gives way to dirt and rough rock. You come out to a large chasm that runs through the dungeon. The ceiling and floor vanish into darkness as a lone rope bridge with rotting planks dangles across the massive hole, anchored somewhere far on the other side. You
Can't see the other side.
Can't see the other side. It's beyond your 60 feet of vision. You can feel a little whistle of wind. You can smell the water of the sea, whether you're below it or it's below you. There's a gigantic chasm that runs left to right, right across your path, right through the dungeon. So the floor you're standing on when you come out of the hallway, it's a small outcropping that the bridge is anchored to, and then goes off into darkness upon first inspection from everyone. Looking up, looking down, you can see 60 feet before you get darkness.
Up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't see the top. Can't see the bottom.
Take a
this
stone
road-
off the ground, toss it over the edge, listen for a drop. Perception is a 15.
Which I specifically wrote the depth. You got a 15? Okay, you judge it to be between 100 to 150 feet down. As you hear it splash at the bottom.
Yeah, there's water down there.
Okay. Take out another piece of cloth and wrap it around an arrow, and light the arrow, and shoot it across the bridge. Like, not at the bridge, like
Okay.
across the chasm.
Okay.
How far does it go, and does it light anything?
All right. On your bow, there's going to be 2 numbers. You'll have a number and a slash and another number. Your first number is pretty much what you can hit, and the next number is how far the bow will go. I don't remember off the top of my head the maximum range in a longbow.
Looking it up now.
Yeah, I don't have that on here.
Longbow is 150 feet, normal range up to 600 feet for
Oh, okay.
advantage.
All right. So you really can't hit anything within that range, but it will go that far. So you take a nice big long shot on this thing, and you can judge from the distance of it and the way it lit up and whatnot. It traveled probably about 200 feet.
Before it hit a wall or hit the floor?
Hit a wall and then slid down to the floor. From the light on the other side, you can see kind of the edge of the bridge attached to another ledge, mirroring
Okay, so
about
the
your
bridge
own.
is about 200 feet
Yeah.
from where we are.
Yeah.
We can't see the middle of the bridge, just the
Correct. Yeah.
this end and that end. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's something on the other side, in the darkness.
So
Who
you
wants to
gather
test the bridge?
you gather out on the bridge.
Fortune favors the bold, my friends.
All right, so I'm gonna start going across the bridge, testing each plank as I go.
All right, what do you weigh?
200 pounds.
You're a 200-pound elf?
200-pound half elf.
Oh, half elf, I'm sorry. All right. Which one is higher for you, athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics. It's +6.
Okay, roll athletics.
Um, 14.
Not bad. All right, you start making your way onto the bridge. You have the torch and you're walking onto the bridge. You're going very slow, probably a quarter of your speed as you're moving. It creaks very, very much. It starts to sway and move about the room. You don't feel very stable on this at all, but no boards are broken under your foot or anything like that. Roll perception as you move.
Um, 7.
7. Ooh, okay. All right. 7. Elf poker. 7. As you're moving about the bridge, you can hear various things: the dripping of water, the whistling of wind, creaking of the boards. You think for half a second you hear like a humming, but you're unsure.
Claire value. You humming back there?
No?
All right.
I'm more of a whistler than a hummer.
All right. Thought I heard something.
Is everybody watching him go?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll
So
stick
fun.
one person on the bridge at a time till we've got a better idea of its sturdiness.
All right. Kylok, are you continuing to move or are you staying? What are you doing?
Yeah, continue to go. Sure, what the hell?
All right.
Gotta move this adventure along somehow.
All right. You're moving along more gracefully at the time. We're going to continue to use your 7 as you go. Okay. As he gets further out and he has the torch, he gets to maybe a good 30 feet out or so. Clairval and Ragnar roll perception. Half elf, half human.
21.
All machine. 21. All right, 21.
So I roll 16.
You get a 16, and then you have modifiers on perception of 2. So you get an 18. You two both notice something fall from the roof. It doesn't catch your attention, of course, until it's within 60 feet as a dark
mimic.
umbrella-typed creature
Dark mantles.
falls down and lands on Kylok's head. As it does, Kylok, you essentially go blind as this creature lands on your head like a giant oversized hat. And from its body sprays almost like an ink of magical darkness out into a 15-foot radius
Around me?
around you.
So I can't see or they can't see?
Both.
Okay.
Nobody can see a magical darkness, so for 15-foot radius around you, no one can see into it. You are blinded currently by the creature that has landed on your head, and we're going to roll initiatives at the start of this action. So everybody's going to roll a d20 and add your dex modifier in there.
21.
4.
Ragnar, you are +2, so roll d20 and add 2.
So 16 then total.
16, nice. And I will roll for my guy. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Clairval, you're first.
All right. I'm going to roll a knowledge nature because I want to know if I can think of anything that dark mantles are afraid of. That is a 13.
It's not a bad check. I don't know. I don't think there is anything
You don't
there.
have to know, but does Clairval know? That's the thing.
Well, sunlight will defeat magical darkness. You'd know that. If you had a sunlight spell, it would counter magical darkness.
No, what I was intending to do was use a minor illusion to make the sound of a larger predator that the dark mantle might be frightened of.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll give it to you. There's a chance.
So I will cast minor illusion
Okay.
in the area of towards Helok and just a large predator that is nearby.
Okay. All right. I will give myself a save. I'd get probably a will save on that, would I?
I'm going to double check what the save is for. I think only if you interact with it.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Let me double check.
All right.
If you use your action to examine the sound or image, then you get to make an intelligence check.
Okay.
But only if you use your action to verify.
Okay. All right. So Clairval has gone first. He's made this sound of this, the predator and whatnot. The creature himself. Let's see. Interact. This is tough. This is a tough call on this one. I'm going to say he essentially will look or pay attention for this predator to try to
So it's an intelligence check.
intelligence check. So I would have to beat. Well,
My
I
spell DC.
basically rolled a 5 anyway.
That's not going to do it.
So
It believes it.
it's going to believe the illusion. Believing the illusion, the creature will actually detach and retreat upwards. So, for lack of a better term, it's going to escape to safety. Back up into the stalag. Which one's on top?
Tight.
Tight.
Yeah. Stalactites. He'll go back up into the stalactites. As he does so, Cal, you're no longer blinded from the creature, but you are blinded from being inside the magical darkness, which is still there. So you feel the creature detach and go away. Clairval and Ragnar, you see it retreat upwards and into darkness. But Cal is still enveloped in a magical darkness.
Cal, the things climb back up. Just get off the bridge.
Okay, so I'm still holding on to the bridge, right? So I'm going to try to make my way across the bridge as safely as possible.
Okay, forward?
Yep.
Okay.
So which way is forward?
I was going to
Well,
give him trouble because of how we
Would
play in
still
the...
be facing the same way, right?
But because he said he was holding the side of the bridge, I'll give it to him. Only in that case. All right. So
Creaky bridge. I wasn't just like strolling out there whistling a happy tune.
you do make your way across, Cal. You make your way to get out of the magical darkness, and you can start to see again.
So it's it's a cloud of darkness, not an actual effect on me, right?
Right, cloud of darkness, yes.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to make your way to the far end. As you get to the far end, you will disappear from your party's field of vision. The only thing they could see is if the flaming arrow is still alight, which it may not be because it's just a little piece of cloth on there. They'd see a brief silhouette of you arriving on the other side.
And you guys will hear the predator sound as well.
Right.
Can they see the glow of the torch, or did the torch get put out?
Oh, you have it with you. I'm sorry. Yes, you have the torch. Yeah. They can see you on the other side, on the far other side. Now they can't see through the magical darkness, but perhaps the light of the torch over top.
Okay, so you guys have a general idea where the end of the bridge is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can shout to them. I'll shout, "Hey, come across. Just watch out for whatever that thing was."
Yep. All right. Ragnar, you want to try next, or do you want me to go
Yeah,
next?
let me go next.
How long is that darkness gonna last?
We don't know.
Okay, so it's still there. It's not dissipating.
Right. All
Hang
right.
on to the bridge.
All right, Ragnar, you are. Hey, thank you, Corey, for coming by. Glad you're liking the game.
That's
that's
Joel.
just me.
Oh, sorry, I'm not. I didn't know your name.
all right.
So, what's better for you, athletics or acrobatics?
I don't know.
have-
I'm looking at the character sheet we made, and then to this, I think I didn't add the stuff. Like I didn't add certain things, so I think it auto-filled.
Oh, I see. Okay, so let's
Yeah,
do.
So things are different.
We're gonna do athletics so far.
Okay,
I
so
think
on
that's-
the character sheet that we made, I had athletics, which is the same, which is 5.
Yeah. Are you? Oh, you're looking at the D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. Actually, decide which one you want to go with. You can go with either one. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever is easier for you to reference. If the D&D Beyond is there for you, use that by all means.
Well, I have both up right now. It's just I don't know what I was supposed to put where.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I'm using the D&D Beyond, because I wasn't sure of what
Hmm.
what all the modifiers were either. that filled
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, in this case, roll D20 and add 5. Easiest way
Oh.
for now.
Yeah. So because on both sheets they're both 5, but so I rolled and I got a 3.
Oh, you did as well as I did. I rolled a 4, I think, when I did it.
All right. As you move to what would you be? What would the weight of a dwarf be? Give me a weight.
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
If you're 4 foot tall, you're gonna be heavy.
So like, what? This is like, we'll go like 300.
300 pounds. Yeah. Okay. 300-pound dwarf. You start making your way off. You don't have a very good athletic situation here going across this bridge. So you're having a hell of a time. You're stumbling. You feel it wobble. As it wobbles below your feet, you're like grabbing the side of it, like tripping out, thinking it's going to go sliding out from under you. You're going to go tumbling over. You're not able to get a good start on it. You find yourself backtracking and coming back onto the ledge, giving it a second thought for a minute. Clairval?
I'm just waiting. I don't want to put a second person out on the bridge at a time.
All right. All right. He attempted it. He kind of backtracked on it for a second. He's kind of looking over to you, second guessing himself.
All right, do you want me to go?
Yeah, you give it a try.
All right. All right.
I'll watch from.
Just make sure you hold on to the rope at all times and give yourself some stability with this. So I'll go next, going slow.
Okay.
I'll give you acrobatics because that's the higher one for me. 21.
All right. Beautiful. As you're going across, you get to near where the magical darkness was that Cal was at. Roll perception.
Natural 20.
Beautiful. You're making your way there. Everything's fine. Yeah. You trust in the bridge. You saw Cal do it. You're doing a good job. And you hear a humming. A very light,
Oh yeah, it's
soft humming. It's almost like a song someone's singing. As you look around using your perception of 20, you can look over the side of the bridge to your left. And just below, near one of the sides of the chasm, not too far down, you can see a little flicker of torchlight just echoing out of a hole in the wall and a ledge. And the ledge looks not too far down. Looks jumpable if you were so inclined. If you were to jump, you could make it.
To jump, I could make it.
If you were to jump, you could probably make it. There's a little flicker of light coming from this cave and a singing type humming coming from it.
I'm going to do a performance check to try and match the tune in a whistle.
Okay.
Performance, so that would be a 16.
All right. You match the tune in a whistle, and you're able to do it quite clearly. Everyone in the area in your party can hear you and beyond. The humming will stop as it recognizes and listens to the whistling. And then just ever so slightly, just the quietest little voice, you can hear a woman's voice. Who's there?
Adventurers passing through. My name is Clairval. And who am I speaking to? It was a lovely song you were humming.
Ooh. you can hear deep from somewhere beyond in the cave, almost like shouting at one time, but coming out as a whisper. I'm trapped. Are you able to free me?
We will try.
What side of the chasm is this on?
Left hand.
Yeah, but the side that
You're
I'm standing
right.
on, or the side where the dwarf is.
Well, it's odd because it's placed about halfway in the bridge.
All right. This is what I'm going to do, just for my own sense of security, because I am not the most athletically inclined. I'm going to tie a bit of rope around myself. So I got 50 feet of rope.
Okay.
So I'm going to tie it around myself, and I'm going to tie another end to the rope bridge.
Okay.
That way, if I massively fumble this jump, I'm guaranteed to fall 200 feet into the water below. Probably like a foot deep. Okay.
Go for it.
All right. So, acrobatics or athletics?
Whatever's better for your character.
Good. Acrobatics. Okay. All right. 14.
Not bad. Ragnar, you watch as Clairvel ties a rope around himself and jumps off the bridge into the darkness below.
Goes over the side. What the hell?
Shake your head. Kai Loki disappears from your vision as well. For himself, Clairvel, you land on a small ledge. It's a small outcropping, a couple feet below, maybe about 8-9 feet below. Sandy, rocky, just a small little outcropping, and then a cave leading down. At the far, as you look down into the cave, you can see torchlight below.
I'm going to light a torch. I'm going to stop. I'm going to light a torch so that Kylo and Ragnar can see where I'm at.
Okay.
Can I see
Also,
that
Yeah.
spot? with
If you
darkness
move
in?
to the edge of the ledge, you can see where he is, yeah.
Okay.
and I'm also going to look see if there's somewhere where I can tie this bit of rope to that I like. Instead of being tied around me,
Right.
is there somewhere that I can secure this rope to that's still secured to the bridge on the other end?
So right now it's around the rope on the bridge. That's okay,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, the other end's around me, so I'm looking to untie it around me,
Mm-hmm.
tie it on something or secure it on something over here so that I'm not tethered to the bridge.
The closest you have would be probably like a stalagmite.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, something like that that I could secure.
Okay. Yep.
I will do that. There's someone down here, guys.
Is there any way down from my side of the bridge?
Not directly. If you had a way to scale the wall, maybe.
Well, I mean, like. Oh wait, we have those. Where's the whatever the hell those things are called? The mountain climbing stuff.
Rope and pinions.
Who's carrying the pinions? I have rope because it's in my pack.
I am.
Of course.
Just wait a second, guys. Let me see what's going on down here.
All right, just be careful.
I prefer to tell the tales of heroism, not to be the star myself. Don't worry.
Well, you're on the center stage right now, there, Bard.
All right, start making my way down towards the torchlight.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna lead your way off down below into the darkness.
Yep.
All right. As you descend down a rocky, sandy slope, minutes later, you see the bones of a humanoid stretched out on the floor. So as you're making your way down, you're going to pretty much pass a skeleton. There's a skeleton laying there in the floor, stretched out, his arms kind of coming up the path towards you, laying
so,
there.
like, trying to get towards where I came from, or
Yes.
towards where I'm going?
Towards where you came from.
Okay. I'll just do a quick investigation, see if there's anything on him.
Okay.
9.
All right, you look at the skeleton and just kind of passing by when something catches your eye. A little glimmer on a metal object looking down on him, you find a tiny key. It's a little silver key. It's got a clover type embossed on the top.
Okay. Take the key.
Okay. Continuing down, you enter into a small room, approximately 20 feet by 20 feet, with 2 dim torches and a metal cell along one wall. A woman dressed in black, raggedy robes sits silently on the floor of the cell, eyeing you as you enter. She'll say, "Oh, are you the one?"
I'll whistle the tune.
All right, she'll match you.
What is your name?
She says, "I am Tessa."
Tessa, how came you to this place?
I came here long ago with a group of adventurers, my own party. Madness befell them, and I ended up here.
Madness? What madness?
Madness of the dungeon deep below. There's many horrors in here. Things that we've uncovered that were not of this world.
And who locked you in here?
One of my party members, one of my own people. Although I was able to mortally wound him, though I don't know if he got far.
Insight check.
Okay.
Ooh, 9.
9. All right. You're going to put 2 and 2 together that the mortally wounded person was the skeleton,
Yep.
and that she never made it out of
Yep.
here.
Tessa, my friends and I are also an adventuring party exploring in here. Do you know where the key is to get you out of here?
No, I would not know. One of my party members, I assume, would have it. That's why I attacked at him and wounded him, but he's long gone, and so is the key. Would you have a way to open this cell?
Give the bars a shake. Pull with all my might, which is not much. I rolled a 6, so that's a 5.
Okay, you give it a shake.
Let me go confer with my party and see if we can find a way out. Do you need anything before I go? Water? Food?
You see her, she has this leather bag, small leather bag. She reaches down inside of it and can pull out water and food.
How long have you been down here?
She says, she kind of looks over to the wall, and there's a bunch of scratches all over the wall, a bunch
Yep.
of different tally marks, and she says, "I've lost count. It's been quite some time.
How have you had food and water for that long?
I'm a sorceress."
Ah. Let me confer with my party and see what we can do to get you out of here.
She'll nod, sit back down.
Okay. Head back out and get back to the rope bridge area
Okay.
and motion for the guys to come over.
Okay.
Oh, we're on separate sides of the bridge.
You are. At this time, the magical darkness has dissipated.
There, I wave the torch towards me.
And there's no way to get down.
The magical darkness has dissipated on the bridge. You know about where it is.
Oh.
You would have to go about halfway through the bridge and then try to jump down, if that's what you intend. Or take the rope.
Yeah, I'll slide down the rope.
All right, so Cal, you make your way back. You navigated the bridge before. You're pretty agile. You're able to get back there. Go over to the rope. You have 2 ways to get down. You can jump down or you can take the rope. If you take the rope, just give me an athletics or acrobatics, whatever you want to do to try to use that rope.
Athletics is better. It's a +6, so I got 12 and 6, 18.
All right, nice. Perfect. You're able to get down the rope any way you wish, hand or whatever, walk on it, whatever you want to do. And
Tiptoe down.
you make
Do a
your way
flip.
down to where Carvel is with the torch.
Come on,
Ragnar is still back there.
Yeah, I think I still have to try and get back on the bridge.
You do. So roll a d20.
Yeah. 15.
15. 15 is a good roll.
Nice.
Plus, you got modifiers. We know it's a +5, so you're able to make your way across this time. You're shaky. You're not too sure yourself, but you can get there. We're just going to keep it to 15. He's able to hand over Fist on the rope, make his way down as well.
Perfect.
All right, what'd you find?
There's a woman locked up in a cell back there.
How is there a woman down here?
She says she's a sorceress. She was traveling with her own party of adventurers, and the adventurers, and I make the quotations, went mad going through the dungeon. One of them locked her up down here, but she wounded him before he got away, but he apparently got away, and I don't actually see anything. I just hold up. He got away with the key. So I'm trying to be subtle and not indicate, in case you can hear me, that I actually have the key.
Well, unless they came through a different way, there's no other way. They couldn't have got through all that spider webs without us seeing some sort of path.
She says she's been down here for she doesn't know how long. She's lost count. She's a sorceress, and that's why she's been able to conjure food and water to keep herself alive. But based on the tally marks in there, she could have been down there for years.
And you say they pulled the key off of a dead man?
No, I specifically didn't say that in case she was able to hear us.
Oh, oops! How loud was that? How close are we to that cage?
I'm not sure I feel comfortable with just leaving this woman locked up in here, but this is an unknown factor. And I've read enough siren stories in my day to be cautious of a beautiful woman that appears in distress and only I can help.
So you would say she was beautiful?
Everyone has their own beauty.
Spoken like an entertainer. Well, we can't. I guess we can't leave her down here. I guess there's three of us. If she causes a problem, we'll have to deal with that.
All right, well, let's make our way back to the cells. Tessa, may I introduce you to Kylock Wintershield and Ragnar.
And Ragnar? She says, "Oh, new adventurers. What are you doing down here?"
We were hired by a man by the name of Jackson to come down here and explore.
She's unfamiliar at the name. Oh, most people have given up on this place a long time ago.
Yeah, we were kind of left down here by some gnomes. So
Well, let's see what we can do here. And I take the key. We found this back, a little ways back. Try the key on the door.
All right, the key does fit in the door, and we'll unlock the cell. If you free her, she will thank you.
Yep. Make her do a nice flourish and open the cell for her.
She stands up from what, seems like she's been in there a long time, packs up her things, a little bag and whatnot, and makes her way out of the cell. She says, You're explorers. Are you intending on exploring further?
We are.
You're on your way in, not on your way out.
That is correct.
currently,
Could I suggest we go the way my former party went?
I don't think we want to follow them.
Well, you said that further down drove them mad.
It did, but they're still there.
What?
Your party's still there, or what's still there?
I can hear them. I can still hear them.
Insight check. Is she nuts?
I was gonna say she's
I think she's the mad one.
Yeah. 19. Is she batshit crazy?
She doesn't seem to be all there. She's been here for a long time, but she's trying to say that her party went a certain way down here. They found a way to go, and she wants to go that way. She thinks they're still there.
All right.
Hey, is she? What is she?
She says she's a sorceress.
I know what race.
She's human.
She's human. Okay. How many scratches are on the wall?
A lot.
Lots. Okay. And
You
does
can't
she
count
look?
that high.
Does she look? How old does she? Does she look ancient? Like old?
No.
Being down here? No.
if she
She's a
was
sorceress. It's tough to tell with sorceresses.
Yeah, if she was a sorceress though, couldn't she be able to just make a key?
If she doesn't know knock, she's in there for a long time.
Yep.
Oh.
Unless she knows a fireball and blows the door open.
Well, Tessa's got some first-hand knowledge of going that way. I say we head that way, go to an area where we've got some grounding in knowledge.
Sure, let's indulge her.
All right.
Maybe we can save someone.
Be
Maybe
gentlemen.
someone's still alive down there.
You'll see her walk over to the far wall, so the opposite wall of where you came in, across from the doorway, and place her hand on the wall. And as she does, she speaks a little incantation, and these blue-gray runes appear on the wall. They seem to go really bright and then fade. And as they fade, you can hear a grinding sound as the stone moves back and over, revealing a passage forward.
Now, we would not have found that.
Probably not. Alright,
Shall-
did she go in the door?
Shall we go this way then?
Let's go. Would you like one of us to lead the way? Or would you rather lead the way?
She says, well, I cannot see in the dark.
Well, that answers that. Is there anything that we should watch for as we proceed?
The next room does have danger, but there's no creatures.
What is the danger?
The floor. You will see. I'll explain.
Alright,
Okay.
I have the torch. I'll go forward. I'll go
Alright.
first.
All right, Cal, you make your way into the next room.
Obviously with some caution, because I'm not sure what she means by the floor yet, unless it's like the other floor.
It's similar to the other floor. You come to a ledge.
I remember Jackson saying something about poison.
It always poison, so much poison. You come down a little hallway to a ledge overhanging
Yeah.
a room far below, filled with a tar-looking liquid. The air smells acidic in here, as large stone pillars rise from the floor, leading across the room. At the center, a large metal cage hangs from chains, and the door is open. The cage is empty, but at the far end of the room, there's another ledge and a doorway leading off into darkness.
Does the ledge go around the room?
Now, the ledge ends right at the doorway, so where you come out, just like on the bridge, there's a little ledge, and then the room drops off below into this acidic-looking tar. Now, throughout the room are various stone pillars that come up, and they're at different heights, but they're all about the same height, give or take, of the ledge.
Or
Parkour.
Alright, I inform them the same thing because they're behind me. They probably can't see it. What should our next step be? We can either... Oh, so now, are they full walls all the way around?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to guess here. I'm going to go out on a limb that there's two ways we can do this. We can try to jump across to the pillars. They seem to be they're equally distant apart.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. We could try to do that. Or we could use the mountain climbing equipment and go around the wall.
Tessa, is there another way?
She says my party had taken the stones. That's how we had gotten across. She explains that she had brought. They had found things to help them get across. One time they had boards and they had wood, rope and whatnot to get across safely. But some of the guys jumped, and some of the people did like a balance beam type thing.
Well, we don't have anything for a balance beam, I don't think.
Not other than the rope.
Yeah, that's not a balance beam. That is literally a tightrope.
Yeah. How far is the first thing?
We're gonna say about 10-foot jump.
All right. Well, 10-foot jump. Oof.
I don't think I would be able to make that.
I'm gonna try to jump.
All right. So again, using athletics or acrobatics, whatever's better for you. It's not far. It's not far. It's a downward. It's a downward area. What you get?
I rolled a 1.
You got.
I've got a 6 athletics. So,
Oh, you get a 6 though.
so
7. 7's okay. What I'm going to give you on a 7 is do a dexterity check. In this case,
That's the 20 again.
yeah, roll 20 and add your dex modifier
Use
on
a
this.
different dice. Okay, that's a 13
Hmm.
plus 3.
Okay. About
16.
All right, 16. So with a 16, you're going to miss the jump, but you're able to scurry your arms out and grab hold of the ledge, preventing yourself from falling down. You're not on the ledge, standing on it, but you're hanging off the side of it.
On the first pillar? Or
On the first pillar, yeah.
Okay. So I can pull myself up?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need any strength. We assume you can pull yourself up.
All right, so I can tie the rope around this thing and try to toss it back to you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tie the rope around the column,
All right, take your time, time the rope or around and throw it back to
throw
Ragnar.
it back because it's quite the jump, I'll tell you.
It looked like it was quite the jump,
Yeah,
especially when you tripped on that stone on the way out.
well, it was a big stone. Didn't see it. Okay, so fasten it to something over there, and then how far down is the floor?
Oh, how far down is the fall?
Yeah.
We're going to say 60 feet.
Okay, so you can either climb down and hand over hand across the rope, or you can try to balance beam it, I suppose.
Well, it's like a
Oh, wait, you mean the floor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 60 feet,
Where
yeah.
the asset is 60 feet. Okay. The rope will support them, right?
Yeah, you have no issue there.
Is it lower or higher than the?
Lower.
It's lower than the.
Yeah.
The thing, so they could slide down the rope.
Yeah.
So. How much room is on this pillar to stand?
Oh, you can get 2 guys on there easy.
Okay, so we should probably get one to come across, and then we'll for the next thing. Maybe I won't jump across. Somebody else can try jumping across the next one.
All right, who wants to start off then?
I'll try the next one.
Okay.
All right, so what's your idea? What are you going to do?
So I'll follow down the next one. I'll do an acrobatics check.
Okay.
So I'm getting to the same pillar as Kyler. Oh, that was almost really bad. That would be a 12.
All right. So 12, but you're using the rope, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, so using the rope with a 12, not a big issue. You're able to do it. It's not graceful by any means, but you can make your way down.
All right. So I'll try to get to the next pillar.
All right, the next one's not too far. It's about a 5 foot away,
All right.
but it's upward.
That would be a 10.
10. Okay, so this one's only 5 feet. You do have the upward, but a 10 is what you need. So you're gonna make it with a 10. Make your way on to the next one over.
All right. I'll brace a rope on this one for everybody.
Okay. All right.
So tie it down there and toss it back to Cal there.
I'll tie it off and climb up.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, easy peasy. 15 plus 6.
All right. You guys are on the second one.
How close are we to that cage?
You would be there, because you are on the second one.
Okay. Did the other two want to come across and get closer to where we're at?
Tessa will do the first one easily with a 15, and the next one with a 17.
Okay, but you said we were going to only fit 2 per.
Oh, well, then
okay,
the
there's
first one.
more room
Sorry,
on
the
this
first one. Should go to the first one.
And then.
Come on,
Alright.
Ragnar. You can make it, buddy.
All
Come
right. 15.
All right, 15. Okay, he makes it. All right, Ragnar and Tessa are in the first one. You two are in the second one. There's a cage hanging from the ceiling here. It is open and emptied.
Is there anything in the cage?
Do your perception or your investigation, whatever one you like to do, and you tell me.
So 14 perception.
All right, you get a 14. Roll 1d10.
10. 5.
All right. You find a small golden ring set with bloodstones.
Set with bloodstones. Hey, look what I found.
Very nice.
Just gonna tuck that in my pocket.
He reaches over to the cage and looks in there, does a small investigation. As he does, that cage kind of spins and moves, because it's hanging from the middle of the ceiling on a chain. It's not too stable. You don't want to put all your weight on there by any means, but it moves around with a rusty squeak.
Do a perception check, see if anything's been stirred with us moving around and cage going around.
Okay.
9.
Nope. Doesn't look like it.
Looks clear.
Looks good.
All right,
Very
so I guess we should look for. Okay, so the cage is not sturdy at all.
No, it'd be hanging from a single chain from the center of the room down. So like anything hanging, right, if you touch it, it moves, right?
Right, but is it solid?
The cage itself is solid, right? You don't know about the chain.
Okay. But the cage will swing.
Yeah.
We have no way of testing it how much it'll hold.
So let's just try to get to the next pillar at this point. How far away is the next pillar?
These ones are only 5 feet away. The first one was 10. These ones are 5.
Okay. So I'll go to the next pillar.
Okay.
11.
All day long. Yep, you're fine. You're up there.
That's all I've got for rope. I've already used all the rope I've got.
How much rope do we have? I thought you picked up a bunch of rope.
I tied one end to the bridge to get us over here. I just tied one end around the pillar.
You had to get down, right?
Yeah.
And we have 50. We each have 50 feet of rope on us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I had the extra one as well.
I used a piece there, and I used some
Yeah.
for
Like,
it.
I'm not cutting up the rope as we go because then it's cut forever.
Remember, rope has weight to it too. It's almost like 45 pounds, I think it is. Am I wrong?
I'll jump. I'll try to jump across as well.
Okay. All right, go for it. Kyloke.
9.
9. Okay. Again, do a dex check. With a 9, you're not going to quite make it.
17 plus 3. 20.
Perfect. All day long. All right. So again, you miss, but you're able to hit the side, grab on. Clairval can pull you up. You guys are on the 3rd. Okay.
How many more is there till we get across?
One more. So, what's her name? Tessa. We'll get to the second one.
Rope weighs 10 pounds.
10 pounds. Ragnar, roll. Roll d20. Out of 5.
And out of 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 13. total.
13. Okay. All right. Easily enough. They're on number 2. You guys are on number 3. One more left.
All right. Come on. Big money, big money, big money. Oh, yeah. 20.
All right. Clairval makes it to the other side.
My hand.
Does a nice flip going over there. Flourish at the end, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Stick the landing.
All right. I rolled an 11 and a 3. 14.
All right. Nice. You guys are on the other side.
Cool.
All right. Tessa with a 15. She's going to make it. Ragnar,
Uh,
roll d20 at 5.
14.
Nice. All right. Roll
And I
again.
have one more to jump to. Yeah.
I gotta roll again. Okay.
Do one more time. I get 17.
19.
Beautiful. Everybody's across. No issues. Nobody fell. Nothing. You guys made it right across. She explains that this was the hardest part of the way that they had to go.
Makes me feel a little bit better, actually.
Gonna make you.
Going back would be just as fun.
Make your way down a long hallway that slopes downward into darkness. Kylock, are you in the front?
Sure.
With the torch? You got the torch? Okay. Kylock's
Torch
in the
is
front
Burning. Okay.
with the torch. You make your way down a long hallway until you come out of what looks like a frame, a little wooden frame, or rectangle in shape, about your height, into a room where the floor is covered in broken glass. Along the walls, broken remains of mirrors stand shattered. 3 bodies of humanoids lay dead on the floor. Each is a featureless corpse. At the far end of the room is a set of silver double doors, etched in glyphs and sealed stand shut.
Tessa,
Hmm?
what are we looking at here?
She
These
says
your
that
friends?
that these are copies of her friends. As she came through here with her party, creatures came out of the mirrors at them that were similar in copies or appearances to them. They did fight them and were able to defeat them, but one of their party members took some serious wounds, and then they made their way into the room beyond, which is where the party fell, and still is,
Beyond the silver door.
beyond the silver doors.
Just doing a quick perception check to see if there are any unbroken mirrors.
Okay.
13.
13, everything looks pretty well shattered, pretty well smashed in here. Looks like they did a good job of making sure it was destroyed.
Okay, I want to do a investigation check
Okay.
on the bodies. I
Yeah.
rolled a 19.
Okay. All right. So you're going to investigate on the bodies. The bodies are featureless copies of the party members, for lack of a better term.
Specifically, they are copies.
They're copies. They look like almost like gray blobs, featureless. But they do have a general appearance. Their skin almost forms clothing, right, of what these people were dressed
Okay,
like.
so checking them out and investigating and not letting it really be known that I'm checking to see if it's actually the real party. So.
Oh,
which it's
okay,
not.
okay.
Okay.
Which you determine it's not. You
Trying
determine
to
that
see if
they
it's
are.
lying to us.
Yeah, okay. One of them is a copy of her, disturbingly. Has a very, very resemblance to her.
And while I'm looking, is there anything that I can pick up off? Like, do they have anything that's
No,
of
these
use?
these creatures aren't wearing like real clothing. It's just made out of their skin. There is no items.
All right, shall we continue on?
All right, we can open that door. Can we open the door?
So she says, I've sealed the door. I can open the door for us.
You sealed the door. Okay.
Inside.
Are you up for this?
Who are you asking?
Tessa.
She says, I will do my best to participate. What took my party down, I believe, still holds them within this room. Prepare for a battle.
Do you know what it is?
It is undead.
Okay.
Oh, look
It
at
i-
us without a cleric.
It is undead. It is shadow.
Okay. Quick rules question for fifth, because I'm not sure what the rule is on this.
Okay.
Do cure spells hurt undead?
Cure. Let me double check. Radiant damage hurts undead. Does double.
No, it has no effect
No.
on undead constructs.
No.
Bummer. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any prep that I can do before fighting undead. Anybody else?
Can I take a look at that ring that I found?
Of course.
I guess I need to do a perception on it, or
Well, oh, what do you want to do? How do you want to look at it? What do you want to do?
I just want. You said it's got bloodstones in it.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's any inscriptions on it or anything.
Okay, do an investigation.
It's 15, 16.
All right, so you don't find specifically inscriptions, but you find little etching marks on it. The symbols could represent a crafter, like the builder of the ring. That's the actual jewelry maker. Could be his insignia.
All right, I look at Clairval and say, "Watch over me if something happens." And I put the ring
You put the ring on? Nice. Well, normally if something bad would happen, it would happen. But in this case, nothing happens. You put it on,
Nothing happens.
and it's simply a ring.
It's just a ring. Okay. Well, I got a nice new ring.
But it's nice. It's made out of gems, golden gems. It's very expensive.
Well, I got nothing else, so. Are those your runes on the door?
She says they are, yes.
That's some pretty powerful magic, isn't it?
No, not that powerful.
No. Is there any spells you can cast on us in case we need protection?
Mm,
So let me ask the party here. I've got a single usage left for the day of Cure Wounds. That is my last spell slot, with the exception of my cantrips. Do you want me to hold that back in case someone needs it? Or do you want me to use that spell slot against this undead?
Will it do any damage to the undead?
No, but I can, as a bard, I know 4 first level spells, but I can only cast 2 a day. So I can substitute and choose whichever ones I want to choose. So I did that Dissonant Whisper spell earlier that sent the spider running. I can do something like that on the undead as well, or I can hold back the spell, sticking just to cantrips, and keep this cure spell available since we don't have any healers with us.
So a cure spell, does that heal wounds or just cure?
Yeah. That heals wounds.
Heals wounds. I would say probably hang on to it
Okay.
in case one of us gets injured or yourself.
Okay.
And if the magic user has a spell, some sort of protection spell that could help us, that would be good.
she says that she doesn't really have any protection type magic. She has some offensive magic. She can fight. She can handle herself.
Well, let's stick with that.
All right. Unless Ragnar wants you to use a different spell.
No, I think that's good.
All right.
Open the door.
All right, she says, okay. She'll go over and she'll place her hand on the door.
I'm gonna prepare my bow.
All right.
Face the door.
Face the
You're
door.
out.
The runes will disappear on the door, and she will push forward, push the doors open, and the room goes back into darkness. Very large room, big square room, and begins to walk in.
Is it lit?
It's not lit, no.
Not lit. So she's going into darkness.
Well, just walking in the beginning of it. She won't go into darkness.
All right. So nothing came out. So I'll put the bow back.
Oh,
Keep your bow out. We're going to the room.
Well, somebody has to carry the torch.
I'll carry the torch.
Okay. Moving forward.
all right, you're moving forward. Okay, you move forward into the room carrying the torch. As you do, you see a faint bluish glow on the far end of the room. You see Tessa kind of take on a more battle-ready position as you start to hear screams and moaning and wailing coming from the side of the room. The small blue glow picks up into a much larger image until, let's see if I can show it. I will try my best. Until you see that.
Is that all one creature?
Yeah, that's her former party and this giant undead shadow creature
Oh, nice.
as it moves.
Can we see any other exits in the room?
From where you are, you can't see any other exits in the room, just the doors behind you.
The door that we just came through.
Yeah, you walk through the doors. They're open.
I don't know.
Here to do it. Let's do it.
I guess we're gonna fight it.
All right. Initiatives. Let's roll D20 and add your dex.
Four.
22.
9.
All right. We got Kylock. We got Clerval, Ragnar, and Tessa. Oops, monster. Whoa, haha, monster is second. Okay. Okay. All right, Kylock, you're first. You enter into this room, and it's a large room. Creatures across the way. We're going to start off at 120 feet. So get 120 feet from you.
Which is close enough for my bow for sure.
Close enough for your bow. The creature himself is undead. We know that in nature and has shadow properties.
This should
Yeah.
be fun.
I'll read a little thing. It's fun. Several humanoid silhouettes reach out with darkened claws. The light shifts, revealing that they are connected to each other by a great mass of flowing darkness. That's what
Is
you
there
see.
any part of it that looks solid?
No, not at all.
Okay, so this isn't gonna work.
You don't know that. Try it.
I'll shoot a bow at the actual the thing, not the
You
party.
attack the darkness.
Yeah, the actual darkness, not the party that's attached to the darkness.
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Shoot, sir. Roll d20 and add your attack modifier.
18 and 5, so 23.
Nice. Yep, you're going to hit.
And what happens?
Oh, you got to roll damage. So what happens
Oh,
is
it actually does hit.
your arrow does hit, but it has, in game terms, it has resistance, so it's going to take half damage from it. So he's not incorporeal.
So I'm gonna roll a d8. Right?
Roll d8, add your damage
That's a
modifier.
That's a d10. Sorry, that's a d8. Oh. So I've got a 1 plus 3, so 4.
And he's going to take half, so 2. So you've hit it,
Okay, so you can hit it, guys,
but you didn't do quite amazing damage.
but it doesn't. It's not. It's really strong.
Its turn. It is going to move forward. It crawls forward. It goes 40 feet per round. It's only going to move once, so it's going to come up on you. It's going to be 80 feet from you if I did that correctly.
It has no range damage, right?
It does not have range damage.
Okay, so it's just moving.
So then we go Clerval.
I don't think so. I got a 4, and Ragnar got a 9.
Oh, sorry. I got you guys backwards. Okay.
What did Tessa get?
She got a 2.
She goes last.
All right. Ragnar.
So you said it was 80 feet away from me?
80 feet.
Okay.
Now, for your movement, you can move. What do you move? 25?
Yeah.
Okay, you can move, and then you can take as an action a dash, which will let you move again. So you could go 50 feet if you needed to in one round. But then you couldn't attack.
Right. I think I will just draw my sword and move to the left.
Okay.
Like, wait, are we in? Yeah, we're in like a room.
A large room, yeah, large square room.
Large room. Yeah, I'll move to the left.
Okay, so you take a kind of a defensive position, wait for it to come to you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, Clerval.
Okay, so you said the thing moved about 40 feet,
Yes,
and it's about 80 feet away.
correct.
So I'm going to move up 30 feet
Okay.
so that it's within my range. And I'm going to say to it, you can't just keep absorbing every party that comes in here. Look at you. You're a mess. We can see you spreading out all over the place. Vicious mockery.
All right.
There we go. 26.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All right. That would be 1 point of psychic damage,
Okay.
and it's got disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh, beautiful. Very, very good. All right. All right, Tessa. You see her take a defensive position. Make an incantation and cast a spell. Blue-black magic shoots out of her hand forward towards the creature as she hits it, dealing damage. cast a spell offensively. Shoots it with magic. Top of the round. Kylok.
All right. Notch another arrow. Hit it.
Go for it.
24.
Beautiful, all day long.
Okay. So 5 and 3, 8 for damage.
So you're gonna do 4, because half, right?
Okay.
All right, nice. All right, creature's turn. Creature's gonna move up. So how far am I from Clairval?
You are
60.
50 feet.
I'm 50?
50.
Okay, I can move 40. I wouldn't be able to strike. I can move 40 and be within 10 of you. I don't have reach, but I'll be within 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right, creature moves up. Ragnar, you are defending. It's still out of your reach. You would be... I hate distance when I don't have graph paper. Well, you move 30 up to it, and you're 10 from it, so he would be...
Because I had just moved 25.
Yep.
To, like, left.
15 feet away.
Okay, we'll give you 15. Perfect.
Okay.
All right, do you wish to do anything? You can move, Ragnar, if you wish to move up.
If I moved to my full distance, I'd be able to attack it.
Yes,
All right, then I'll do that.
go for it.
All right.
Gonna roll d20 and add 5.
Yes. I have 5. 24.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, nice. All right, you move up, pull out the scimitar, and you're going to give it a hit. You're going to hit him, but your weapon, of course, is not going to do full damage because you're hitting shadow. So you're going to do some damage. So roll your damage, which is 1d6 plus 5, and we'll take half.
Okay. I think I just went away for just a second. So 1d6
Yep.
plus 5, you said?
Yeah.
So then I would get 6.
All right, so you're gonna actually do 3. So you take a nice hard hit, but you don't feel it do as much as you think it should do as you try to lace into this creature, and you realize you're hitting mostly shadow.
Does his weapon come back out of it?
Yeah, no issue there.
Okay.
Good call though. You never know. Clairval.
Alright. Same thing. There are many of us and one of you. Just leave the remains of that party that you absorbed and go back into the shadows from whence you came. Vicious Mockery again.
Nice.
15.
15. Yes. Yep. You got it.
Alright. 2 points of psychic damage, and it still has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh, perfect. Okay. All right, and then Tasha, and Tessa. Sorry, she's going to go with a 10. Oh, she's gonna miss. She shoots a blast of something and misses. Her magic goes awry. Kylok.
Do I have anything left to light an arrow up?
I don't think you have any cloth left unless specifically you have to get it out of a pack or you're ripping up a shirt or something.
Okay, I'll just shoot it again.
All right.
So 18 plus 5, so 20. So 22.
You got it.
23.
Nice. Do some damage.
2, 3, 5.
All right, so we're going to half that. Okay. All right. Nice. Creature's turn.
How far is it from me?
So from you, I think it would be the same as from Ragnar, correct? About 15 feet? 15, 20 feet? Oh, no, he moved up.
Yeah, so it moves 40 at a time, right? So
Mhm.
it's still 4.
It's 10 from Clairval. It is...
It's 40 from Halo.
All right,
It
so,
isn't.
And Tess.
And
Yeah.
Tess.
All right, 40, 10, and then
Can I? Do I have any movement left at all?
yeah, you can move whatever your full movement is. You break
Okay,
it up any
so
way
I'm
you
gonna
want.
move. I'm gonna move back toward the doorway.
Okay. All right. Back up.
Give me
Perfect.
some more space. Yeah.
Okay. That was who went there? I forgot.
Fellow gets the shadows now.
All right, creature's
Yes,
turn.
check.
Creature can move up the 10 feet, right, to strike out at Clairval.
How is it moving through Ragnar?
Oh, sorry, Ragnar's right in front of it. That's correct. I'm sorry. That is right. It reaches out then with one of the many clawed hands to attack Ragnar. Ooh, with a 17.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Thank you. With a 6. Nope, not going to hit him. So it reaches out and attempt
I got you, buddy.
to get you, but your party member has saved your butt on that one. Tessa will yell out, "Don't let it touch you. It'll drain your strength." Ragnar, you're toe-to-toe with it. You can hit it, but you're not doing full damage, but you are doing damage. Or you can move back, but then you can't hit him. You can also attack and then move.
Doesn't that provoke?
If he moves out of range, yeah, technically.
I will move back.
Okay, so he just moves back. What are you gonna go? Good 25 feet, 5 feet. What do you want to do?
Yeah, 25.
All right, he's gonna move back 25.
Yeah, leave the bard going toe to toe with me.
Clairval, you're the closest now.
You should maybe move back.
I'm planning on it.
All right, your go.
All right, I'll back up the 30 feet, and then look. We're trying to end this peacefully. Release the party members. Leave them to their rest. Go back to yours. Vicious Mockery again.
Okay.
Ooh, 13 on that one.
13? Nah, no, not gonna make it.
Okay.
All right. All right, Tessa. She's gonna shoot off black and blue magic. Oh crap. Okay, she has no dice. She's not gonna hit. She's gonna miss. Go back to Kylok.
Hmm.
You're wearing it down, but slowly.
All right, I still attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're further back, but you got range.
6. So 11.
11? No, gonna miss.
Gonna miss. Okay.
Arrow goes awry. Not gonna get close enough. Creature itself, I guess, would move up then to the next available person, which would be Clairval.
Ragnar.
Oh, Ragnar, he is closer, eh? Okay.
Yeah, he get back at 25 feet. I backed up 30, and I was already 10 feet away from it, so I'm 40 feet away from where it was.
Right, and there's
Right.
a full movement of
25.
40, but it's only going to go up to the nearest guy, so it's going to go up to... And I don't have disadvantage this time, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so it's going to reach out with a clawed hand. We get a 16. But
16 at Ragnar.
I think a 16 hits Ragnar. Let me see. What's his AC? 13, yep. Unless he has otherwise. I'm going to assume I hit 2D. Ooh, that's nasty. All right.
I think he's got the most hit points.
All right, let me see. All right, it's going to hit you for 6. So Ragnar on your sheet is going to hit you for 6 hit points, okay? I have 14 down for you. Is that what you have?
It's showing 16 in your
That was
D&D Beyond thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
keep the 16. It'll hit you for 6. You'll have 10 left. Okay.
Okay.
But it also does 3 strength drain.
Ooh.
Yeah. Make a little note that you got strength drained for 3. Don't change your strength score permanently or anything like that. It's just a temporary effect.
Okay.
But we're going to down you by 3 on your strength. All right, so as it reaches out and hits him, you see him visibly get weaker. He starts to strain to lift his own sword. And Ragnar, it is your turn.
Would I be able to put light my sword on fire?
Hmm.
Like with a cloth?
if you had oil or something,
All right, I don't. Yeah.
I'd give it to you.
Yeah. Then I'll just I'll attack it again.
All right, okay. So now we're going to attack with a weakened strength. So we're down by 3. So his strength was 16, so he's going down to 13.
So that's going to take 2 off whatever his normal roll is.
Okay. 2. All right, so we're going to do 2 off that bonus. So roll 1d20 and add 3.
Well, 20 plus.
Oh, you got a 20. Did you roll a 20?
Nice.
Yeah.
You got a critical.
20.
Yeah. Okay, if you get a natural 20, you get a critical. So you do a critical hit, you do max damage. Nice, man. So okay, so this way you're going to roll 2d6 instead of 1d6, and you're going to add your strength, which is not going to be 5 anymore. It's going to be 3. So roll 1d6 twice and add 3.
1d6.
2d6.
Oh, two.
Roll it twice.
All right. So then 3 and then 4. Or sorry, 3 and then 1.
All right, so 4 and then the 3 bonus. So
7.
he's going to do 7. All right, so he critically hits it for 7. Nice. All right, so you hit into this thing as hard as you can. You were strength drained, but you found the courage and strength to get up and hit this thing as hard as you could. You did critical damage to it, Clairval.
This is not a fight you can win. Release them. Go back to whatever plane you came from. Nope.
Damn.
But I
Oh.
will use my bonus action to cast Bardic Inspiration. Ragnar, you can take this thing. I believe in you. So he has a Bardic Inspiration. So Ragnar, what that means is anytime in the next 10 minutes on an ability check, a skill check, or an attack roll, you can add an extra D6.
Oh,
whatever.
nice.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right, Tessa, her end of the round. 18. She's going
There
to
we
fire off magic. She's going to do some damage. And she's going to yellow. It's getting weaker. Top of
Says
the
right.
round. Kylo, your goal.
All right, it's still a little ways away, right?
Yep.
Okay, so is there any kind of
What do you think?
I can do 2 things, right? So I could pull my short swords and lunge at it and attack.
Yes. Interaction is pulling your swords. Lunging is moving. And then attack is your action.
And I can do all those.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna attack with the 2 short swords.
Okay.
Okay, so the swords have a +6, and I rolled
Are
an
you
8, so-
specifically 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah, I have 2-handed weapon.
2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, 2-weapon fighting.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, so it's 8 plus 6. So that's 14.
14. Okay, so 14, yes. Yep, you're going to hit with a 14.
Okay, and they both do D6s. So I got 5 on one, 3 on the other, and it's plus both.
Plus what to both?
4.
Okay.
So it's 9,
13?
9 and 7.
Oh, we're doing 16.
Okay, because you have to have that, right?
Half is 8?
Oh, you just do the total and have it? Okay.
I can. We could do it for each weapon.
Okay.
It doesn't...
I guess it works out the same.
Yeah, it's
either
going to be
way,
the
right?
same.
Alright,
Okay.
so I did 8.
All right, so you go up, you get the weapons out, and they're not magical weapons. Unfortunately, they're just regular weapons. And you're going to fight this thing with the swords. You do amazing hits on both. Unfortunately, the nature of the creature, he has a resistance, so you don't do as much damage as you should. However, you are wearing it down. It is very... It looks weak. It looks faded more, if that makes any sense. Kylo, that was you.
Its turn.
Creature itself, we have who is in the range. I know Kylo's in the range. Ragnar's still in the range. Okay, so it's going to, because it has the ability to, it's going to strike at both of you. So Kylo, it's going to strike at you first with a 17 to hit, and at Ragnar a 8. So it's not going to hit Ragnar. It is going to hit Kylo, and we are going to be able to do damage to you, sir.
And what do I look at? My armor class is 15.
Your armor class is 15. I already rolled to 17, so I got you. But watch your hit points. You're going to take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And, unfortunately, strength drain of 3. What's your strength score?
That's my strength score is 18. So
Okay.
It's going to put it down to
15, which will -2 off anything that's strength based, which is your attacks with your swords and your damage with your sword will be decreased by 2.
so it'll be +4 instead of +6.
Correct.
Temporarily.
Okay.
All right, Ragnar. You have inspiration, bardic.
Yeah, so I will. I'll just go again and attack it.
Do it. Yeah.
Alright.
Roll that d20.
If you're going to use the bardic inspiration, you have to declare it before you roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll roll.
So roll a d20, then add a d6 to it as well.
All right, so I rolled 12,
Okay.
and then a d6, 1.
Okay, so 13 plus his normal roll, which is 3 right now because of the reduction. So 15 total.
Yep, he'll get it. Very nice. All right, so roll damage. So 1d, what do we say? 1d6 for your weapon plus 3 instead of 5.
Yeah, so roll 3.
Damage of
So-
3?
Yeah.
So 6 total, which will be decreased to 3.
Okay. All right. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. All right, that's Ragnar. All right, Clarval.
All right. This is not a fight you can win. Release their souls. Let them be free. Finally. 16.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. 4 points of psychic damage to
Oh.
it and disadvantage on his next attack.
Perfect. Beautiful. All right. All right, Tessa.
That is magical damage.
Perfect. Magical damage, yes. She got an 18. Doing another 5 to it. Bringing us up to Kylok, top of the round. It looks on its last legs. You feel generally weaker. So does Ragnar.
All right, I guess I'll attack it again.
Do it. Doing swords.
Yeah, the 2 swords.
Nice.
So it's +4 instead of +6, so 17.
17, you got him all day long.
Okay.
Do your
And then,
reduced damage and then half it.
So I rolled 1 on each.
So 5 total.
Total of 5. Half is
Yep.
3.
No, that's halved.
Oh,
It
half.
could be a
That's half.
total of 10
Okay.
because they had 4 to each of them. And then,
oh, right, yeah.
yeah, so it's
5
10.
damage.
Half is 5.
All right. All right, creature. He's still within range of both of you. And he's going to strike out one more time at you both.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage on Kylok first. A 10 and 11. I don't think I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
Your AC was what?
15.
Yeah, no way. All right, on Ragnar. Oh, I got a 19, but then a 2 with the disadvantage. Not going to do it. Not going to make it.
Again,
No. All right, Ragnar, your turn.
Kill it, dwarf.
Yeah.
Let's finish it. Attack it one more time.
Do it. Roll d20.
Alrighty. Oh, 9.
Plus
Plus
3.
3.
Tell him 12. Not going to do it. Not going to do it. He's not going to make it. Ragnar tries, but he can't do it. Clarval.
you can't keep missing us if you want to stay in this fight any longer. 17.
Oh, yeah.
Another 4 points of psychic damage.
Oh, beautiful.
Disadvantage on its next attack.
Tessa. Ah, with the 2.
Ah,
Back to Kylok.
All right. Gonna swing at it again.
Do it.
10 plus 4.
14.
14.
10 plus. Yeah, 10 plus. Yeah, 10 plus 4. 14.
That's what you need.
So I hit
Do
it?
it. Yeah.
Okay. when I get a 6 with one and 4 with the other, so 10 plus 8, 18.
9 damage.
9 damage.
Nice.
9 is tapped already.
Using twin swords?
Yep.
All right, you drive your swords into the creature. It will give a fatal scream and dissipate into shadow
Yeah.
amongst the room. The former bodies of her party members disappear as their horrific images vanish from sight, and everything grows quiet in the room.
And I sit down exhausted.
You do. You are tired. You are tired. Ragnar is tired.
It's 1:30 at this point, DM. Should we call it there?
That is where I was going to call it.
Just a quick look around the room. There's no other threats, right?
No other threats.
Okay. Earned a good rest.
You earned a good rest. You got to heal up from your strength reduction.
We'll sort out if there's anything in the later
Oh, yeah. We'll
Yeah.
do that next time.
for loot.
Good job, guys. That was fun.
That was
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
Combat's a little janky. It's a little hard. I got to figure out. Maybe I'll use some graph paper on my end just to plan out spacing.
Yep.
But yeah, other than that, pretty good.
very good, sir.
Good. Yeah.
All right, man.
We're starting to get into the exciting part of it, which is cool.
We're getting down into the dungeon. We're getting to the to meet some people, explore some rooms, and learn combat. Figure out our characters' abilities and what we got to roll. So we're getting there. It's only game 1.
Yep.
All
Yeah, it's
right,
only
guys.
episode 1, right?
Hope everybody comes back next Sunday. We'll see you then.
Yeah,
All right.
so
Have a good night, guys.
All right,
Couple
guys.
more people maybe, and
Yeah, man. We'll try. We'll put out feelers, eh?
all right. So
All right.
Yeah.
I'll
Peace
hang,
out.
out with you, hang out with you till the end here if you want to throw up your
Oh, okay. Yeah.
or say your stuff, because otherwise you'll have blank screens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. You want me to? I'm just gonna throw in the little video.
All right.
Let it play out. Okay. Here we go. Let me see if I can do it.
Next week, folks.
Yep.
See ya,
you
see ya.
Sunday night.
See ya.
Sunday night.
Here, we'll do the movie and then I'll sign it off.
Sunday.
This is interesting because I can't hear it. It plays through the machine, but we'll do it. Okay. See ya. Bye.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom.